Kingery is going to throw the ball. He's looking, rolling right, still has the ball. Now he throws it. It is intercepted. And Corey King got him down low. Good tackle by number 17. The ball came out. And Blacksburg got it. Hanks straight ahead. Did he get there?
He got a long ways.
Yes,
touchdown.
Touchdown Blacksburg. Austin Hanks straight ahead for the touchdown. Pretty emotional week for Coach Chris. I don't know if you heard it, Chris, in the interview, but you know, that was pretty special to go up to Charlottesville Monday night and receive the be inducted into the Virginia High School Hall of Fame.
Absolutely, and you know that's something that just doesn't happen. That's something that's accumulated over a 40-year span here, and you know what folks don't understand is the amount of time and so forth that a head varsity football coach has to put in to maintain a program like that. It's just phenomenal about what he's done, and great recognition for the. I guess he's the old man on the block right now as far as football in this part of Virginia.
Is it 34 years? I think it's 34 years that he has been coaching. That's just amazing when you think about it. And he is one of the dean of the coaches in this area anyway. It's 37. He's in his 37th year. 37th year, yeah. He's won 2 state championships, for those who might forget. But he has certainly been around a long time. And so really he has a bigger view of what's going on this year. He understands that you're going to go through transition times where all your players are going to be really young. They lost a lot of good seniors last year, but he knows, thanks to you and some of the younger players in the JV team and the 8th grade team, he's got some players coming.
He does, and it's like he said, if you take all these sophomores that are on this football team and they're playing on Thursday night together,
can you imagine?
You know, that JV team's pretty good.
They darn
to go along with the freshmen. And again, you know, if all of the 8th grade kids that played for me this year stick together, we're going to send him about 32 freshmen up to their football program next year, which is really good numbers.
I know he's looking forward to that, but for now he's got 3 games left, and all he can hope to do is try to get a win on the board tonight, and maybe next week down at Pulaski. They'll be a heavy underdog against Christiansburg, even though that game is here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and you know the challenge there is their speed. You know, they're just phenomenal speed over there in Christiansburg, and they're playing really well. And speaking of doing great jobs, what a great job Tim Cromer has done with that football program over the years, and they're really hoping that this year is going to be their year.
All right, so tonight we're going to see Cave Spring, a very good team, and Blacksburg, a team that could be very good at times, but they've done just a disappointing job of making mistakes and making it difficult for themselves by turning the ball over. And you know, they've had trouble with snaps all year long, and you could go through the things that the kicking game has been pretty solid. Carson Wise has been a bright spot for Blacksburg, and Brett Alderson has done a great job punting. Unfortunately, he's been on the field punting too much.
Yeah, and he's a punter again that punts the ball really high. Doesn't get a whole lot of yardage on it, but he puts it way up in there, gets good hang time, and gets enough to where his coverage team can get down there and have a good net typically on his punts. So he's come in and done a good job this year. But like you said, one of the things that you don't like to see is your punter having more stats than anything else. So hopefully, again, the offense will be able to move the football tonight and get it down the field and play well against what's Cave Spring? 5-2 now?
Yeah, they're 5-2. Number 9, Jordan Bryant will be kicking off. Looks like he's going to kick across the field the way he's teeing it up, Chris.
Yep.
Ryan Sims is deep, but the way he's aimed, it's probably going to be number 83 who gets the ball over there. We don't even have him on our roster. You have any idea who that is?
Not without.
It will be 83. Let it go out of bounds, and it does.
It's Jacob Hale, I think.
Okay, yeah, and so Christiansburg will get the ball on the 40-yard line. That's a break, and it's just an interesting strategy on the kickoff. Why would you do that? Obviously, he can't kick it very far, but why would you aim it towards the sideline?
Well, keeping it away from Blacksburg's big play guys, who's Sims and Steinspring and Grant back there.
But you would think just put it on the ground, just keep it in bounds.
That's Jack Hale, not Jacob Hale. I said Jacob Hale earlier, but it's actually Jack Hale, another sophomore.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's down at the bottom.
Yeah,
I see him. For some reason, or 66 Alex Roman got in there. Anyway, first down for Blacksburg at their own 40-yard line. Excellent field position, and it is Joe Lucas and Ryan Sims behind the quarterback, number 9, Austin Hanks. And we are underway here at Bill Brown Stadium. Austin Hanks goes right up the middle on a quarterback keeper. That was simply a quarterback draw straight ahead, and he got about 3-4 yards. They're giving 4, call it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Blacksburg's driving the football from the concession stand side of Bill Brown Stadium here towards the field house, and Cave Springs going to line up in a 52 front with a 2 deep safety and 2 corners, and a lot of times they'll slant towards the field or toward the 2 receiver side of the Blacksburg offense, so we have to keep an eye on that tonight to see if that's what's working.
Daniel Steinspring is in, Luke Grant is out as the play comes in from the bench. It is 2nd down and 6 for Austin Hanks in the offense. This is Ryan Sims. He's hitting the backfield and driven back. Wow, number 7 was there right away. That's Tony Simmons, the linebacker, 6'3", 190. And, I mean, as soon as Ryan got the ball, he had number 7 on his back.
Yeah, just a straight blitz right up the middle. Blacksburg offensive lineman blocking out on the play right there. He just splits the seam and comes right up inside, untouched, and hit Ryan as soon as he, got the handoff.
So it's 3rd and 10, Steinspring out, Grant in. Corey King is in at wide receiver, and it's going to be a passing situation for the sophomore quarterback, Austin Hanks. He's got Corey King wide to the right. He's got Luke Grant in the slot, and he's got Parker Robinson on the tight end on the other side. He's rolling right. He's good at throwing on the run. He throws it for and got Corey King. Oh, he dropped the ball. Would have been a 1st down or close to it, but Corey couldn't hang on. So Cave Spring will get the ball right here. It's 4th and 10 for Blacksburg.
Yeah,
good job by Hanks of rolling out and throwing it.
Yeah, good pass by the young quarterback right there. He put the ball right on the money. Corey just dropped it.
So you can't feel too bad about that effort by young Mr. Hanks. He comes to the sideline, takes his helmet off, into punt is Brett Alderson. And we just talked about what a great job he's been doing. He'll stand back at his 20, deep for Cave Spring. Well, I can't see a number, can you?
It's number 7, Tony Simmons.
Okay, same guy made that tackle. And you're right, Chris, high kick, not too far. High bounce, King will get it, and King is going to break a couple tackles. He's got some blocking, look out. He's got 1 man to beat. That's Alderson, the kicker, and Alderson got him down. Good job by Brett Alderson. King tried to actually jump over him.
Tried to hurdle him.
And lost his balance on the way down, but what a punt return. Yeah. Blacksburg had some people all over him early, but he just simply outran them to the sideline and then went down the sideline, and Alderson made the stop. But Cave Spring now has the ball at the Blacksburg 30-yard line.
Yeah, what a good looking athlete Simmons is. He just caught the ball, made a couple people miss, and then we had nobody that could catch him, and thank goodness Alderson was playing safety and got enough of him to bring him down.
I didn't see the flag, but there's a personal foul on Cave Spring on the return. So that's going to back him up a little bit.
Yeah.
That'll take him back to the 45-yard line.
Yep, Mr. Irby's going over to talk to the head football coach, Tim Fulton.
At the 45-yard line,
and usually the referee will do that to let the coach know what exactly the call was, right?
Right.
On a personal foul and who
yeah,
it was.
but typically you don't walk all the way to the sidelines. And
he's still talking to him.
Yeah, he went over there and looked like he got on one of the assistant coaches on the side, and now Coach Fulton is getting involved with it, and they're having a discussion over there on the sideline.
So we're not exactly sure what happened, but we did get the personal foul call. I never saw the flag. It must have been on the other side of the field.
Right.
Anyway, it's 1st down for Cave Spring at the Blacksburg 45-yard line. This is their first possession, and so now we're going to learn about their offense. Kingery is the quarterback, Reese Kingery, 6 foot, 185-pound senior, and he's going to give the ball to a guy we're going to see all night long, Sam Wright, number 28. He got about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good job there by the Blacksburg defense, stacking it up inside. Defensive line getting some penetration, and again, Mr. Wright is going to get the ball. We anticipate tonight of him getting 20 to 25 carries, and they'll probably throw the ball maybe 10 to 12 times, and hopefully we can hold them to that number of plays. If we do, we'll have a good night defensively.
2nd and 7. Number 10, Michael Chrisley comes out here wide left. Number 20, Ryan Gearhart is on the right side. And it's Sam Wright and Reese Kingery in the backfield. This will be a direct snap. Shotgun formation. Kingery is going to throw the ball. He's looking, rolling right, still has the ball. Now he throws it. It is intercepted. It popped up in the air, and number 44 for Blacksburg, Joey Del Percio, picked it off, and the Bruins come up with a turnover.
Yeah, good job right there by that Blacksburg defense. Staying in their lanes, covering the guys. The ball bounced. Who was it? Did it bounce off Luke Grant and Del Percio get the
No, it bounced off number 7, Tony Simmons.
Tony Simmons.
Yeah.
All right, good job by Tony sticking with that receiver on a wheel route going down the field.
Yeah, but Del Percio was there, and nice job picking. That ball was tipped, and that's a drill they run all the time, and it paid off that time. So Blacksburg now has the ball at their own 35-yard line, and Austin Hanks is in for his 2nd series tonight. 9:37 on the clock, no score here at Bill Brown Stadium. Handoff goes to Ryan Sims. He turns it up inside and barely got back to the line of scrimmage. The ball apparently came out. That's Cave Spring is indicating they got it.
Yep, they're going to give it to them,
Ball
too.
came out. It's a fumble, and Cave Spring gets it right back. So back-to-back turnovers, and now the Knights have the ball. That's unusual. Ryan Sims this year, I can't remember too many fumbles by that young man. And so that's going to be tough. The Blacksburg defense just came off the field, and now they're back on the field.
Yeah, we didn't see the ball come out. It was kind of in a pile there, and Cave Spring started motioning. They had the football and wound up with it.
So Blacksburg goes back on defense, and there's the ball carrier, Sam Wright. He stacked up. Good job by the Blacksburg defense that time.
Yep, all 5 defensive linemen right there.
Parker Robertson came up out of the stack, so he was in on the play.
Yep, good job right there stacking that thing inside.
Absolutely.
The best way to defend Wright is not let him go on.
Yeah.
Get going and running downhill.
Yeah, he's 5'11", 195, so he's a powerful runner, but those are the kind of guys, if you get him early, you got a shot.
Right.
So they're going to line up in a spread formation, shotgun direct snap for Kingery, and he's going to give the ball again to Wright, and Wright this time turns it up for about 5 yards. He got down close to the 30. Bring up a third down for Cave Spring. Third down at about 5.
And again, what you got to watch for now is the fake handoff to Wright and Kingery keeping the football in behind him, or kind of like a
Kingery's
ISO
a runner.
type runner behind your tailback.
And Kingery has got some size too. He's a 6'1", 185, so got 2 good running backs in the backfield is what we have. Kingery keeps the ball. He's going to throw it over the middle. He catches it, or he completes a pass, and that's going to be a first down. Number 80 made the play. That's Zach Fouts made the catch for Cave Spring, and that's going to be a first down for the Knights down to the 22-yard line.
Yes. Yeah.
At 22.
Just a hard slant route.
Yeah, it was,
got inside the corners. Actually, good coverage. He just, Kingery just laid the ball in there where nobody could get it but his receiver.
That was a good pass, good route, and there's really nothing a defensive back can do except make the tackle, which he did. That was right in front of Corey King. So Cave Spring now after the turnover. This time it's Wright. It's Wright carrying the ball, and he's hit immediately, but he's still got about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, down to about the 17.
Joey Del Percio was in there. He's been very active early in the game. He's in there in place of Sam Robinson at linebacker.
Yeah, again, good job by the defensive line, though. They're just jamming everything up inside and getting some penetration right there that's kind of causing Cave Spring some issues early in this football game.
Second down and 5. Once again, it's Kingery and Wright in the backfield. This is Kingery looking to throw. Throwing the fade around the end zone, incomplete. And good coverage there by number 16. That's Brett Alderson. No, that wasn't 16. That's 18. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Devin Brodkin.
Yeah.
That was a little fade route that Blacksburg likes to run. It was a little bit too far for number 80, Zach Fouts.
Yeah, that right there is basically an in-out. They ran that hard slant to pick up the first down a couple plays ago, and there he went inside and then broke it back outside trying to catch us off guard.
That wide receiver, by the way, is a true freshman, Chris.
Yes.
Number 80.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Kingery. He's going to pitch it out to Wright. Wright's trying to turn the corner and does.
Wow.
Actually, Corey King got him right there on the sideline. Good job by Corey King. He stayed right with him and did not let him turn the corner.
Yeah, just to give you what kind of give you a taste of what kind of athlete he is. That time ran to option. Corey King was right in his face. He stopped and restarted almost full speed again going around the corner. So it was a good job by Corey King to recover.
But they did get the first down, so it's first down inside the 10-yard line, first and goal for Cave Spring. Kingery's going to pitch it to Wright, and he turns it up inside. He is hit immediately by Brodkin. Got it maybe a couple yards, second and goal from the 7-yard line, it looks like.
Yep, good open field tackle there by Brodkin coming up from the corner on run support. So, good job of reading the down block by the tackle. That's probably his key, and he come inside and helped on the run game. So
let's see what Cave Spring dials up on second and goal. Once again, Reese Kingery, the quarterback, Sam Wright, the tailback in the backfield. Kingery, number 1, will get the direct snap. It's a good one. Fakes the handoff. This time Kingery's going to keep it. He's going right, and he's going to get in the end zone, touchdown.
That's what I was talking about, where they fake it to Wright inside, and he bellies off tackle, and
nobody even touched him.
Yeah, he just went right through. It's just a matter. I was wondering how many plays it would take.
Yeah, Cave Spring scores with 6:25 left to go in the first quarter after a Blacksburg turnover. And I'm not sure what the fans are reacting to. Kingery is now in to kick the extra point. Heard some booing going on.
Yeah. I had no idea.
All right, let's see. Kingery's going to hold. I guess it's number 9. Going to kick Jordan Bryant. Going to kick the extra point. So Kingery's the holder. Straight on kicker. You don't see that much anymore.
No, you don't.
Kick is up. And it is good. So we have a timeout on the field. 6:25 left to go in the first quarter. And the score, Cave Spring 7, Blacksburg nothing.
Dude! Dude!
Dude!
Dude! Pick it up!
Pick it up!
Pick it up!
Pick it up!
Pick it up, Blacksburg.
We're back to Bill Brown Stadium. Bill McShane and Chris Lucas. 6:25 left to go in the first quarter, and Cave Spring taking advantage of a Ryan Sims fumble, and that was kind of set them up at the 35-yard line, and that was it. They took it in on about 4 plays, and here's the short kick again, and again it's going to go out of bounds. Second time they've done that, and I just don't understand the philosophy there. They're going to give Blacksburg the ball every time on the 40-yard line, and I guess that's what they want to do, but doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I think one of the things they're really trying to do is kick it a little bit higher and pooch it over there towards sophomore. But so far he's just kicked it out of bounds both times.
All right, so the ball will go. Well, now what do we have? We're going to kick it again.
Coach is going to make him kick it again. Scooty back here had to kick it from the 35 this time.
Yeah, but why would they do that? It's automatically our ball at the 40, right?
Well, you got your choice.
Oh, I see. Coach is making them kick it again.
You
Coach
can either
Chris.
make them kick it again or
right.
or
so they
the ball
accept the penalty.
35,
I got
think
you.
is what it is. So.
No, it's the 40-yard line, but they're going to make it. So Coach Chris is hoping they'll get it even better field position out of this.
And that's probably a scouting move right there. He's seen it on film and maybe knows that they can't kick it down the field very, very far. But I think one thing I would do is maybe shift our people. Yeah,
absolutely.
Get somebody over there just in case.
I would bring our guys up further. And
he's got it set up exactly the same way.
He's going to do the same thing. So Jordan Bryant will try to kick off again across the field. It's very interesting. Now he's going to put it on the ground, and he does get it to the sophomore.
They're offsides again.
Now they're offside. Maybe they called offside on Cave Spring.
Yep.
Maybe that was the call. Yeah, that's what it was. So we missed the flag, but they've been offside twice now, so they're going to have to kick off from the 30 now this time. I was going to say Coach Chris would have taken the ball gladly at the 40-yard line, but they're not getting an option. It's automatic 5-yard penalty when the kicking team's offside.
Well,
so Coach Fulton can't be happy about this.
And with 6:25, score 7-0. Blacksburg needs the field position. They need to hang around because it's important for them to play tough here and to not get down by multiple scores because it keeps the confidence in your players and you just play harder.
No question. And I still believe that the young quarterback's going to make some plays tonight for Blacksburg, Austin Hanks, if he just gets a chance where he doesn't get too far behind. So let's see. They're going to try it again. Now they're going to move him to the center of the field, which well, I don't understand why it took that long to figure that out. He's kicked it out of bounds twice. They've been offside twice. Let's just kick it straight down the field and take our chances, and that's what they're going to do apparently. So Ryan Sims may get the ball this time. He hadn't seen it yet tonight on a kickoff. And there's why he doesn't.
That's why he doesn't
he just barely got it to the 40-yard line. And number 54 is bringing it back up, and that is C.J. Linkus. C.J. Linkus gets a return. And so the Bruins make out pretty well. They're going to get the ball at the 47-yard line. First down, great field position. Now if we could just pick up a few first downs, move the chains, keep the defense off the field, we'll feel a lot better. It's 6:17 left to go in the first quarter. Still lots of time.
Well, and again, this is an opportunity here for the offense to stay on the field a little bit, get the ball down there, and try to get some points. It's very important.
So Austin Hanks, number 9 in the shotgun formation, fakes the handoff. He's going to run with the ball. He got a few yards, and then they get him at the 48-yard line. Looked like he had a big hole, Chris, and it closed real quick.
And that's just
that a little bit.
that's just one thing that he does well. And again, that's kind of a belly read play for Blacksburg. They've run it for a long time with Terrence Travis and Trey Gresh trying to get the football up inside. And again, one man to beat right there. We just got to get a seal on that inside linebacker, and again, try to get that opening, get him out in space where he can run.
Clock running, 5:45 left first quarter, 7-0 Cave Spring. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Bruins from the 47-yard line, their own 47. So Ryan Sims is back in the backfield with Austin Hanks. Direct snap this time.
Fumble.
Hanks, he left it on the ground. He tried to get it to Ryan Sims. Ryan took off, and the ball ended up on the ground. Austin Hanks did all that he could do, and that's fall on it, so that Blacksburg did not lose possession, but they lost four yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 12 for the Bruins. The ball goes back to the 44-yard line.
And you hate to say it, but it plagues you again where you finally get some good field position for your offensive start and everything, and then we've seen it a couple times this year. We've jumped off sides, we've had a mishandled snap or something. And
Luke Grant, Steinspringer, and they got 4 wide receivers in the game. Let's see if Austin can hit a pass here on 3rd and long. Another low snap, but he did a good job of fielding it. Now he's going to throw long for Steinspring is out there. It's too far. Daniel Steinspring, Brian's here too, by the way. Daniel Steinspring was wide open going down the sideline, and Austin Hanks led him about 3 yards too far. Incomplete pass. Boy, it sure looked good, though. Very close to being a big play.
Good job by that offensive line, giving Austin plenty of time to pass the football. He had nobody around him, good protection, and looked like Steinspring maybe kind of was going to do something a little different about the 35, and then Austin cut it loose and showed the strength of his arm. So
4th down. Alderson is in to kick, and number 7, Tony Simmons, is back to return this punt. It's high, very nice kick, and it's going to go out. No, it didn't go out of bounds yet. Still bouncing, not out of bounds, and now out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. A very effective kick.
Yeah, and again, a really high kick, a spiral that turned over, just not a whole lot of distance, but it's a good kick for your coverage team to get down there and cover, and gets a pretty good net out of the punt.
Blacksburg has a solid kicking game, that's for sure. Brett Alderson with a good punt, and maybe later tonight we'll get to see Carson Wise, their extraordinary young place kicker that they have. Good article in today's Roanoke Times about place kicking and how important it is in high school football, and Carson Wise was mentioned. 1st and 10 for Cave Springs, just inside their 20-yard line. Pass over the middle, same route, complete. 2 Blacksburg defenders ran into each other, but fortunately the ball carrier, or the receiver, Zach Fouts, went down. It's 1st down for Cave Spring out to the 35-yard line. That's just a simple post route that they're running at. Reese Kingery is putting it right on the money.
Yep, quarterback's got a good strong arm, throws the ball good. Just a 3-step and come across the middle, hard slant or post, however you want to look at it, and good route, good pass for Cave Spring.
So Kingery has been perfect through the air tonight. This time he's going to pitch it out to right. He turns the corner, breaks a couple tackles, and they finally do get him down, and that's good tackling by the Bruins. The ball came out, but he's down. And that's what it's going to take tonight. It's going to take gang tackling by Blacksburg to get Mr. Wright on the ground.
And I'm watching that option right there, and it's just a little bit below us in the press box. But when that quarterback is pitching the football, to me it looks like Wright is about a foot in front of the quarterback or up the field. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that should have been.
It looks like an illegal forward pass.
Should have been a legal forward pass. I agree. He definitely was ahead of him.
We've seen it 3 times now, and even when he lines up, he's already ahead of the quarterback.
Gain of 4 in the play, 2nd and 6. Kingery fakes the handoff. He's going to run right, and he is off to the races. And Corey King got him down low. Good tackle by number 17. The ball came out, and Blacksburg got it. Kingery fumbled. Good tackle by Corey King. He went right for his ankles, Chris. And when Kingery went down, the ball came out, and Blacksburg recovers.
Yep, good job by the defense right there, getting a turnover for your offense, and that's what you've got to have. I mean, now this is 2 turnovers we've gotten from him. You just got to take advantage of it here.
Ball's right at the 50-yard line. Good field position. You just kind of feel that Austin Hanks is getting a little bit more confident out there, quarterback. So let's see if he can maybe hook up on a couple passes. Got to get Ryan Sims going in the running game too. Austin's back to throw. He's winding up, and he's throwing over the middle for Grant. Did he catch it? I tell you what, it sure looked good, but they're going to wave it off. Luke Grant made a diving attempt and came very close to making a great play. Boy, that was close.
Yeah.
Right down at the 20-yard line.
Yep, another good ball thrown by Hanks, though. I mean, that ball's 35 yards in the air, and Blacksburg has receivers opening or running wide open down the field. So
he's getting close. I'm telling you, he's
something that's going to happen.
Yeah, he's going to start hitting some of these passes. Keep in mind that he hasn't been working with the varsity players that long. It's a timing thing right now.
Absolutely.
And Luke Grant is a very good receiver. 2nd and 10. Look for Ryan Sims maybe to get an opportunity. Here we got somebody coming on late, and they got on time, just on field, just in time. Sims gets the ball, turns the corner. Oh, boy, looked like he had some room, and then he was drilled back.
Is that Fouts? 88?
That's 88. No, that's Matt Ryder.
Matt Ryder.
Yep.
Defensive end had a blocker on him and still made the tackle and knocked Sims backwards.
No gain, 3rd and 10.
Good play.
Looked like Ryan was getting up ahead of steam, and next thing you know, he's going backwards. Steinspring is out. We got Parker Robertson in the game. We got Corey King and Luke Grant at wide receiver. I formation. Lucas is back in on 3rd and 10. Cave Spring jumping around on defense. Hanks is back to pass. He's got some time. He's rolling. He's running. He's going to throw. He's got Luke Grant down here, but he throws it way out of bounds. He didn't really have Luke open, so that was probably a good play by Austin Hanks because he was being chased.
Good choice. Good choice by the quarterback throwing the ball and getting the ball out of play, and again, good decision by the sophomore.
It'd be 4th and 10. Once again, Chris, though, we get a turnover and couldn't do anything with it.
Yep.
That's got to hurt.
Twice in the game.
Yeah, 2:37 left first quarter, 7-0 Cave Spring. Alderson is into punt. And number 7, Tony Simmons, is deep. Big kid, 6'3", 190. He's a good-looking athlete out there. He's a senior. You got to believe that he'll be playing college football somewhere next fall.
Sure. And, you know, the best play that Cave Springs had tonight was a punt return.
That's right. Alderson with a nice high kick. Simmons is coming up. He got away from the first tackler, but they did get him down about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, but Adam vaults down there on coverage, and just as Simmons was catching the football, he got drilled right in the back, and then you can see him. He's walking gimpy where he got hit on the backside, and the flag's on the field. So a good job by the officiating crew to pick that up.
That's
so
a 15. That's a 15-yard penalty if it's a clipping penalty.
Yeah, bad thing about it is though your defensive end and starting right offensive tackle
is limping
off the field because of it now. So this is going to put Cave Spring deep in their own territory.
They're going to bring it back. It's being walked off right now. It's going all the way back inside the 15 to be spotted at the 14-yard line. That's where they'll go to work first down. So maybe we can get another turnover down here deep.
Yeah, that's what you need.
They've coughed it up a couple times. 1 interception, 1 fumble for Cave Spring. And Blacksburg has had 2 fumbles. First down for Cave Spring. Quarterback is Reese Kingery. He hands it off to Sam Wright, and Wright is still going. Finally, they get him down about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, keep possession here by that defense. They really got to buckle down here, you know, with your offense struggling to get some points. It's key that you keep Cave Spring pinned in to give your offense the best possible offensive position that they can. You know, we've seen it all year where our offense hasn't scored a lot of points. Again, right here is a crucial part of the game where you got to make something happen.
2nd down and 7. Once again, they use that. Oh, now they got 3 guys in the backfield. Direct snap will go to Kingery. This is like the old single wing formation.
Fumble.
Ball's on the ground, and Wright had to go down and get it, and they lost 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 10. The ball never got to the quarterback. It hit the feet of Sam Wright, and he just fell on it.
And again, you know, Cave Spring really isn't looking sharp, you know, and this is the type of football team here where maybe they're overlooking a Blacksburg to get to the next week and so forth. And this is a good point in this football game now where you can really take advantage. Look for the hard slant again. That's what they've liked to do on 3rd and long. And Coach Fulton has called timeout.
Yeah, timeout for Cave Spring, and that's exactly what Blacksburg has to be thinking on 3rd and 10. They're going to try to run that slant route. So now the Blacksburg defense will get a crash course in what might happen here on 3rd and 10. We'll keep it right here. 1:15 left to go in the first quarter, and don't forget coming up at halftime. First of all, at the end of the first quarter, we should mention we now have a, don't give it out yet, we don't ruin suspense. We have a total on how much money was collected for Kendall Bain the Cave Spring High School student who is fighting cancer. And we're going to have a presentation down on the field when the quarter ends. John Hartness, the athletic director of Cave Spring, will be accepting a check from either Jack Hankey or Mike Hurst from Blacksburg High School, and we will disclose that amount here in just a few minutes. Pretty impressive, though. I'm looking at the amount, and I'm telling you what a great job Blacksburg High School has done here tonight.
Yeah, all the River Edge schools, I think, have participated in Salem raised, what, about $8,000 down there for us? So,
yeah.
Or about around between $8,000 and $8,500.
Right. So it's
we'll see what Blacksburg comes up with here in a little bit.
It's been pretty impressive, I'll tell you that. As soon as the quarter ends, we'll make that announcement. But right now, it's a big third down play for the Blacksburg defense. They would love to stop Cave Spring right here and get the ball back, probably near midfield after a punt. Cave Spring has not had to punt tonight, but they may have to if they don't convert on this play. Look for a pass. Boy, Blacksburg almost jumped offside. They did not. Kingery is looking over the middle. It is tipped and incomplete. Wow, good job defensively by number 43 for Blacksburg. That is Sam Robinson.
Sam getting back there on coverage on the back, coming out of the backfield. Good job reading that. Followed him, got a hand on it, almost had that thing intercepted. Good job by Blacksburg's defense. They've taken care of business here and going to give the unless something happens, the football back to their offense inside Cave Spring territory.
Luke Grant is back at his 50-yard line. A lot of high fives along the sideline. That's good to see for Blacksburg. And so we're going to get a punt here from Cave Spring. Good snap. Kick is away. There's no hang time. If Luke Grant can get his hands on it, he's going to stay away from it. He thought about it. Now he picks it up. Good job by Luke Grant. He deked the defenders, acted like he wasn't going to do anything, and then he picked it up and ran by about 3 guys and got it up to the 48-yard line is where they're going to spot it of Cave Spring.
A good opportunity now for your offense with great field position, and you really got to take advantage of it here with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So, unlike past weeks, Chris, when we've seen Blacksburg get the ball at the 20 and the 15 and the 25, they've had it in midfield all during this first quarter.
Sure, and I think it's due to the sluggish play of the way Cave Spring has come out here and played. And again, now's the time for your offense to capitalize and switch the momentum of this football game.
Oh, my. Austin Hanks pitched the ball to Ryan Sims, and I'm going to tell you what, number 7, Tony Simmons, is playing like a possessed man tonight. He's been in the Blacksburg backfield all night long.
Yeah, once again, our offensive linemen are trying to block out and run outside zone, and he's just stunting right up inside.
Yeah.
He's just shooting the gaps, and it's an adjustment that you got to make, and you got to correct it, because if not, I mean, he's going to be able to do it all night long.
Ryan Sims has minus yardage tonight. He's fumbled the ball, and he's just taking a pounding right now. Second down and 15, 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Cave Spring, so the Bruins are certainly hanging around. They just haven't been able to get it going offensively. Austin Hanks is in trouble. He's got somebody on him. He just barely got the pass away before he got drilled from behind.
Same
thing. Somebody came right through the line.
That was the same point.
That was 53 coming through the line for Cave Spring. That was Kyle Harris, one of the game captains, and that would have been the last play of the quarter, but the incomplete pass stops the clock with 12 seconds left to go.
Yep, and see, now they've picked up on something where they're either slanting or they're stunting that linebacker through the uncovered gap where we're filling out. So, like I said, we got to adjust. We got to seal inside first and then worry about the corners.
So here we go, 3rd down and 15 for Blacksburg at their own 47-yard line. Austin Hanks gets a direct snap. He's got some time. Now he's going to let it go deep. Luke Grant's getting on his horse. Incomplete. Boy, Luke had a shot, but the ball was overthrown. Again, Austin Hanks is just not used to throwing those deep balls, and it was overthrown.
Once again, though, we got wide receivers that run by the corner and have gotten behind a too-deep safety.
The other thing you could do is take him down, clear that area out, and run Sims out here. Yeah, underneath, because there's nobody here.
Yeah.
4th down, Alderson is back on to punt. 5 seconds left in the quarter. This will be the last play of the first quarter. And number 7, Mr. Do-It-All, Tony Simmons, is deep for Cave Spring. Alderson will kick from about his own 35-yard line after he gets the snap, and it's a good one. And the kick is away. Not nearly as deep as he's been kicking, but that's okay because that means that Simmons is going to get a return because he got a good bounce. But they got him out of bounds over there at about the 27-yard line, I think, so we're going to mark it. And that is the end of the first quarter, so we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have that announcement for you, how much money was raised. The end of the first quarter, our score, Cave Spring 7, Blacksburg nothing.
My name is Margot Thompson, And I volunteer because when you live in a community, I think that part of living in that community is giving back to that community. I volunteered for the clinic for 24 years. If everybody tried it once, I think that they would find they wanted to come back. It would just make a much friendlier, happier, healthier community in every way. The free clinic, over the years that I've been a part of it, has grown by leaps and bounds, and I'm amazed at the size of it and consequently the expense of keeping it running. The free clinic benefits from the United Way because of the amount of funding that comes from the United Way. Their support of us is tremendous.
Together as one, we'll be stronger in every way.
Bill McShane and Chris Lucas back at Bill Brown Stadium. The ceremony on the field now. There's a banner facing the Cave Spring side of the field, and the check is being presented. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, today at Blacksburg High School was Purple Power Day, and there are many here this evening that are still wearing purple or Team Kendall shirts, and our Blacksburg family wears purple night to honor Kendall Bain from Cave Spring High School. Kendall's been battling a rare form of cancer over the past few months and is preparing to undergo an operation next Friday. She's inspired many of us with her positive spirit and strength to fight during these very tough times for her and her family. And while we are opponents on the field, our Blacksburg High School family wants family, friends, and fans of Cave Spring High School to know we support Kendall. And by doing that, the Blacksburg High School family has raised $8,700 for the Kendall Bain Foundation.
Wow,
what a great achievement that is.
That's for sure. And anybody who's been through surgery or had to pay doctor bills, you know, that can get out of control very quickly. So that's certainly going to help the family. And we certainly want to wish Kendall Bain good luck on her surgery next Friday. And we'll keep you posted on that. It's a touching story, a high school kid with cancer, and we just hope the surgery takes care of it. And there's the banner. We love you, Kendall. Purple Power, the Blacksburg team wearing purple socks tonight. We've got the 50-yard line, both goal lines painted in purple. And so it's a great effort and a great job by Blacksburg High School. And a lot of the area high schools did the same thing. But Blacksburg tonight turned in $8,700 to Kendall's family. So that's pretty special.
It is. What a great job, and a lot to be proud of here in this community and so forth. And, you know, when it comes down to it, it's not only about the game, but it's how these young athletes grow up to be young men, and that's one reason why the gentleman that's the head football coach of this football team is a Hall of Fame football coach too.
First down for Cave Spring, and the quarterback keeps it. Kingery's rolling out. He's looking to throw, and he does. It's
batted
around, and I'm not sure. Nobody caught it. Three guys had a chance at it. First, it was number 80 for Cave Spring, Zach Fouts. He couldn't hold on to it. Then one of the Blacksburg players, I'm not sure who it was, I think it was 18, Devin Brodkin had a shot, and then it came down again, and another Cave Spring receiver, number 9, Jordan Bryant, had a chance. Nobody could catch it. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that ball hit Fouts, then it hit Brodkin, then it hit Grant, and then a Cave Spring player almost called.
Unbelievable. But anyway, it's an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. And Kingery again is in the shotgun formation with Sam Wright, his running back, just to the left of him. He'll get the direct snap. He does. He's going to pitch the ball, and there's that forward pass you talked about. Wright gets it, and 44 gets him. That's Del Percio got him. But again, Chris, for all the world, that looks like a forward pass in the backfield.
Yeah, it sure does to me. And again, you know, there's a couple of things. Linemen are downfield. You know, if the quarterback throws it forward, it's not a lateral, and it's got to be a lateral if you're running option, and it's not.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 2 for Cave Spring. They have the ball just right at the 35-yard line of Blacksburg, and they have a 7-0 lead. Now a complete change of formation for the offense.
Yeah, Cave Spring going to power.
Yeah, they're going to power. And the ball is dropped on the ground, but I think he got it. I think Kingery came up with it, and it looks like he may have picked up the first down. We'll see.
Could be close.
Could be close, maybe not.
Bit short.
Maybe he is short.
If we're going by the line,
I see
on our
this guy
side,
walking
he's a
in.
yard short.
Exactly. From where he's walking in, he's short. It's going to be 4th down for Cave Spring.
They're going to measure it.
Well, we'll see.
And, you know, Blacksburg's done a good job on right so far in the first quarter. He had 8 carries for 29 yards. And as good a back as he is, you know, that's a 3.6-yard average. But still, you know, good job by the Blacksburg defense hanging in there and keeping their offense in check. And, again, momentum is everything. The defense keeps getting stop after stop after stop. In a 7-0 football game, you got to get the offense to swing that thing around, get down the field and get you something. Yep.
About a half-yard short.
Yep,
well, no, it's closer than that. But I don't know what Cave Spring's going to do here. We'll see what Coach
Fulton does.
Yeah. I mean,
looks like they're waving him on. They're keeping his offense on the field. They're going to go for this.
Well, he's seen his offense move the ball pretty good tonight, and I guess he believes they can get a half yard or less. If they don't, though, it would be a huge break for Blacksburg. Set them up really well here in the second quarter. 7-0, Cave Spring on top, but this is a big fourth down play. Blacksburg defense needs somebody to make a play here. We haven't heard anything from Alardo. In fact, is Alardo out there?
Yeah, no.
No, okay.
He's not.
That's why we haven't heard from him. He's not playing. And, he's hitting the backfield. Blacksburg will get the ball.
Yeah.
He's hitting the backfield. And let's see who came up with it. Was it Parker Robertson? No, it was 52. Kessner got him.
Eli Kessner coming from that nose guard position, slanting in there. Great job by the big senior nose guard.
That's what they needed, a big play, someone to make a play, and Kessner did it. They didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. First down, Blacksburg at the 35-yard line.
And here it is again. Here's another opportunity. Get the football to Cave Spring 35. The offense has got to get the football down the field and get in the end zone.
Lucas and Robertson coming off the field late as Blacksburg goes to 4 wide receivers. Steinspring just barely got on the field in time. And so now here we go. Austin Hanks calling signals as the Bruins get it back. Hanks is going to look and throw, and he's got Grant deep. Does Grant get it? Both players went up, and Grant has it, I think.
He did.
Yes, Luke Grant has it, and it's first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yep.
Both players went up simultaneously. Grant came down with it. And it's first and goal for the Bruins.
Yeah, him and Kingery both went up and they come down, but simultaneous. What do you say? How do you say? Simultaneous possession always goes to the offense. So
exactly right.
Good job by Luke Grant to go up there and fight that ball away.
And we called it. We knew Josh Lucas was going to hit it, or Austin Hanks was going to hit a pass eventually, and he did.
And we've said, our receivers have been open.
Yeah,
absolutely. We've just missed it a couple times on the deep ball.
So they're actually going to mark it back at the 4-yard line or 3-yard line? Anyway, first and goal for Blacksburg.
About the 6.
Hanks doesn't have a receiver. Now Grant, we're going to call timeout.
He's going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, because Luke Grant wasn't on the field. And that's okay. Just make sure we get this play.
Let's get the right play call.
Right play call, and everybody knows.
First and goal from the 6-yard line.
Okay, there it is. 10:04 left. We'll keep it right here on this timeout because this will be something that is very big for Blacksburg right now. If they can get to the end zone right here and tie this score, that will be a huge lift for this football team, no question.
Absolutely. And again, Cave Spring's been playing sloppy. Not typical of how they've been playing up to this point with a 5-2 football team. And again, maybe they've come into this game overlooking Blacksburg a little bit or whatever the case may be. But you take a feisty team like Blacksburg and you hang tough and you keep it close and keep it from getting to be a multiple score thing. Anything can happen in this football game.
What a great call after the turnover to go ahead and send Luke Grant down the field and try to hit him.
Yep, absolutely. And speaking of great calls, how about the call that Coach Sealer had with his defense on 4th and a foot down here when they went to the power tight bunch?
Right.
We saw it last night in the junior varsity football game, talked about it today in practice or in the pregame adjusted. Great job by Coach Sealer and his defensive guys down there and the Bruin football players.
So here's what we got. Joe Lucas, Ryan Sims in the backfield. Behind the quarterback, Austin Hanks. We've got Luke Grant on the left side. And we have number 10, or let's see. We've got a wide receiver to the right side. I can't see who it is. But anyway, we're probably going to run the ball here, and Hanks is going to keep it. And he got a couple of yards down inside the 5 or down inside the 4.
Here's where you really got to buckle down if you're an offensive lineman and get low. Low man wins the battle.
Yeah, that's right.
So you get down inside the red zone here. Austin picked up 2 yards down to the 4. So you got to just grind it out down in here and get that thing in the end zone.
It was actually Corey King on the other side. We had 2 wide receivers, and we went to the power formation, and Hanks just kept the ball, tried to catch him sleeping a little bit, peeking into the backfield maybe. So it's going to be second and goal. Ball's sitting on the 4-yard line. So he picked up 2 yards on the play.
Play clock down to 10,
yep.
9, 8. He's got to keep an eye on.
That's one thing with a quarterback. Austin's got him up there. He's got the ball, no problem. Here's Ryan Sims, turns it up inside, looking for the goal line. He's down. He's down close. They're coming in. Boy, I tell you what, he's at the 1-yard line.
Yep. And there we saw an adjustment already because that time Cave Spring brought those linebackers up inside to try to stun them through A-gap again, and they didn't get through.
Right,
so good job by Coach Christ. He recognized that, and he's changed a little bit up front to seal off that stunting linebacker.
So here we go, 3rd and goal from the 1. I tell you what I'm doing right here. I'm going to let Austin Hanks take it himself.
Me too. Just get him behind your offensive
I don't
line
even want him
go.
to hand off. Just go straight ahead. Just ride the center right into the end zone. 3rd down and goal. Austin Hanks turns around. Make sure everybody's on the same page. We got Luke Grant in motion. That's something new, a new wrinkle for Blacksburg. Now they are going to give it to Sims. He turns it up inside. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
No,
well, I
no
don't see
signal
I
yet.
see players with their hands, but I don't see an official
short.
signal.
He's short.
Boy, I thought he was in. I really did. He turned up inside, looked like he made it, and he's short. It's going to be 4th down. You got to go for it here.
Oh yeah,
you got to go for it.
Just get you some points for your offense here.
Carson Wise actually started on the field, and that's
yep.
Well, yeah, no, it was. I'm sorry, that was 9. That was Austin Hanks. Carson Wise is 8, Hanks is 9. But anyway, it's 4th and goal, and we're definitely going for it.
Coach Chris is going to roll the dice and go. Why not?
Yeah, why not? If you don't get it, you got him backed up. Luke Grant's wide to the left. We got everybody else in tight. Let's see what we come up with on 4th and goal. Austin Hanks with Luke Grant in motion. Hanks straight ahead. Did he get there?
He got a long ways.
Yes,
touchdown
Blacksburg. Austin Hanks straight ahead for the touchdown. Waiting for the officials to raise their hands, and they did. And, boy, you know that young man's happy.
Yep.
His first touchdown as a varsity quarterback, and the Blacksburg Bruins are a Carson Wise extra point kick away from tying this game halfway through the second quarter.
And there we see kids high-fiving each other, chest bumping each other coming off the field. You know, something we haven't got to see a lot of, so it's really good for this young football team.
Carson Wise is on the field for the extra point. Luke Grant will hold at the 10-yard line. Good snap and good holds. All we need. This kid's automatic. Oh, it's blocked. It is blocked. And so Blacksburg will not tie the game, but they're back in it for sure. 7:46 left to go. Timeout on the field. Score Cave Spring 7, Blacksburg 6.
The world is a stage, and that includes the sidewalks of Blacksburg. The town of Blacksburg would like to invite those who would like to showcase their talents to come out and perform on the sidewalk stage. The sidewalk stage is a program that allows individuals or groups to perform in designated downtown areas Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. For more details or to apply for a sidewalk stage permit, visit www.blacksburg.gov/sidewalkstage. There you can download the application and find out what you need to do to get started. Or you can call the Community Relations Office at 540-961-1199. So what are you waiting for? Get out and get recognized through Blacksburg's Sidewalk Stage.
Bill McShane, Chris Lucas back. Bill Brown Stadium, 7:46 left to go in the first half. Blacksburg has pulled to within 1. Carson Wise had his extra point attempt blocked, or will be tied. It's 7-6. And Cave Spring now will be receiving the first kickoff of the night. This will be Carson Wise kicking off from the 40, and he will kick it down the field. He won't be kicking it near the sidelines. And he does. Although I say that, and he did kick it out of bounds.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
That's the first time I think this year he's done that. I'm not sure what was going on there, but it's going to give Cave Spring good field position.
We'll see what Coach Fulton decides to do. He may make Blacksburg kick it again. It looks like that's what
that's what he's going to do. Well, Carson Wise, I promise you, will not kick this out of bounds. That was a mistake.
Yeah, Coach Sheeler's telling him right there, we don't want to kick it to 28. We don't want to kick it to 7. So we'll
I'd
see
just
what he
kick
decides
it.
to do
I'll
here.
just kick it on the ground then, somewhere down the middle. Make one of the up guys handle it. But he's going to have to kick from the 35-yard line this time. So no time goes off the clock because the clock doesn't start until Cave Spring touches it. That's the third offside penalty on kickoffs we've seen tonight. That's a little bit unusual.
Right.
2 on Cave Spring and now 1 on Blacksburg. Well, that was an illegal procedure. I'm sorry, not offside. But we've had 4 penalties on kickoffs. 2 out of bounds, 2 offsides, 3 out of bounds, actually, 2 by them. So kickoff has been a problem for both teams tonight. Let's put it that way.
Thinking back to that extra point, it's a good thing we went for the touchdown because if they'd have blocked the field goal, we would have come away with nothing.
That's exactly right.
Good job by Coach in getting the football in the end zone.
This game has a long way to go. Hopefully that extra point won't come back and haunt us. But Carson Wise is going to kick it the other way. But this time they are going to field it, and they are going to get him tackled over there near midfield. They're going to get good field position. So when you don't kick it very far, you give up a lot of field position. Be first down for Cave Spring
Yeah,
right at midfield.
Yeah, now they got field position.
Actually, they're going to mark it right at the 50. Yep, so first down for Cave Spring, Reese Kingery, and the Cave Spring offense back on the field. Sam Wright's in the backfield. He hasn't done much tonight, Chris.
Yep, they've kept him
bottled up.
good.
Kingery's done some damage through the air, and Kingery's going to throw again. He's rolling out. Here comes the rush.
Looking for the
He's
screen
got some
where
room.
Everybody's covered.
And he's going to, oh my, he's loose in the secondary. Penalty flag is down. No, that's not a penalty. It's a towel.
Yeah.
Somebody threw a towel on the field. Kingery's going to get a first down all the way down at the 30-yard line. Nobody really made an effort. It didn't look like to really hit him hard. He just kind of waved at him as he went by.
Yeah, nobody could get him tackled. You know, he had to run the ball because coverage was great.
Right.
He was wanting to throw a screen out here to Simmons, but, you know, he was covered as well, so he had to tuck it and run.
First down for Cave Spring at the Blacksburg 30, 7-6. Cave Spring leading with 7:12 left to go in the first half. This time it's going to be Wright with the ball. He goes right up the middle. He's hit down after about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Number 43, Sam Robinson knocked him down. C.J. Linkus was also in for Blacksburg. Del Percio was in there again. Del Percio's played a good game tonight on defense.
Yeah.
Came up with that interception. He's been very active.
Well, you know, he's filling in
for Alardo. Yeah, he is. That's a big. Those are big shoes to fill. I'm not sure Alardo is even dressed.
Yeah, he is. He's standing here on the side.
Oh, I see him. Okay. There's Kingery looking to throw, rolling out. Now he's going to run.
Again.
He's going to try to run. He stops, cuts back, and they do get him down. Well, not yet. He's still trying to fight for yardage, and he's close to a first down.
Good. You know, there again, great coverage again by Blacksburg's defensive backfield. Everybody was covered. They're trying to flood the seams and get into routes, and there's no place for him to throw.
That's another third down and short for Cave Spring here, Chris. 3rd and 1. And let's see what Kingery and the offense comes up with here. Sam Wright's in the backfield with him. That'd be the obvious choice on 3rd and 1, but we'll see. Blacksburg lining up on defense. They're really clamping down. And it is Wright. And he turns it up inside. He'll get the first down. Down inside the 20. Probably going to spot it around the 17-yard line, it looks like. So Cave Spring now moving down the field. They lead 7-6, 5:45 left to go in the first half, and they're threatening to put more points on the board right here.
Yeah, they're trying to answer the call to Blacksburg's touchdown. 5:45 here to go in the second quarter. You don't want to give them no more momentum than you have to.
Kingery's in the shotgun formation. Gets the direct snap. Rolling out, looking to throw, looking downfield. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Blacksburg defense closes on him.
They can't tackle him.
They can't tackle him. He went through 5 players. There were 5 Blacksburg players at the 15-yard line that had him stopped, and he gets all the way down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line.
Well,
unbelievable.
Amazing.
How did he get out of that?
I mean, he looked like he was in a rugby scrum of Blacksburg football players and just scumps where nobody tackled. Amazing.
Amazing is right. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Kingery just has to keep the ball again because nobody seems to be able to tackle it.
No.
He's doing better than Sam Wright tonight. It's almost like he has mayonnaise on his uniform. It's slipping right off of him. Now they do give it to Wright, and he gets in the end zone, no problem. Cave Spring made that look easy.
Yep,
Chris, they really did. Well, remember they got the ball at the 50-yard line after the out-of-bounds kick and then the re-kick, and then they got it. So they only had to go 50 yards.
Right. 4 of those plays, though, were pass plays by Cave Spring where the defensive backfield of Blacksburg did a great job covering them. And
he had to keep it.
And he had to keep it, and then we couldn't tackle him.
Right. So it's 13-6. We'll see if Blacksburg can come up with a extra point block here. That'll make it a little bit closer. Their kicker just now getting on the field, number 9, Jordan Bryant. He just leisurely trots on the field. The play clock is down to 10 seconds. Still plenty of time, of course. They're just going to do the kick here. Kingery's going to hold. 5 seconds on the play clock. They just get it off. Kick is up, and it looks pretty good. And it is. Timeout on the field with our score. Cave Spring 14, Blacksburg 6.
Help keep our streets safe. Yield to pedestrians who step into a crosswalk. Every time, everywhere. A wave is a great way to communicate for both drivers and pedestrians. Safety is in everyone's best interest, but if you need more incentive,
don't jaywalk, don't speed. It's dangerous. It's against the law.
Stay alert, stay safe, and remember to yield. It's worth the wait. A message from the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation.
Bill McJane and Chris Lucas back live, Bill Brown Stadium, 14-6 Cave Spring with 5:13 left to go in the first half. And their kicker now is going to be in the middle of the field for a change. He's tried kicking from the hash marks, and he's kicked it out of bounds twice. So they've said, you know what, let's kick from the middle and see how that goes. So Jordan Bryant will kick the middle of the field, but it'll be short. It'll go down about the 40-yard line. He just can't kick it very far. Actually went down to the 20 this time, and it's going to be Luke Grant with the ball. And Luke Grant's got some running room, 35-40. And he's out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Could have been a penalty there. They tackled him 5 yards out of bounds, no flags. And again, Blacksburg has good field position.
Yep. I mean, one thing that we haven't had all season long was field position, and tonight so far we've done well.
So Austin Hanks will once again try to crank up the offense. Last time he was in there, he hit Luke Grant on a long pass play, and the Bruins took it into the end zone. Actually, Austin Hanks ran it in himself, so he's had a good night. A little bit of a slow start, but he's warming up now. Let's see if he can keep it going. Still plenty of time left to go in the first half. Hanks is going to keep the ball himself, turns the corner. Oh, he fell down. He lost his balance. He had some running room, and guess who was right there waiting for him? Number 7, Tony Simmons.
Yeah, well, what's happening is Blacksburg's coming out in that 4 wide, and to counter it, Salem's got 2 high safety, 2 corners, and they're taking both their outside linebackers out there. And again, Mr. Simmons is staying inside, just shadowing the quarterback. So Austin had some running room right there. If he hadn't lost his feet, you know, he probably could at least picked up, what, 4 or 5 more yards?
Easy. I mean, he was just turning the corner, and he just got a little bit ahead of himself and lost his balance. Got excited. You know what? He's a sophomore. He's allowed to get excited. Cave Spring coming after Hanks. He's rolling out. He's got some time. Look out. It's going to throw over the middle. It's going to be too deep. It's going to be intercepted. He's looking for Corey King. Corey King made a nice tackle. Dave Christ will tell you that's as good as a punt, but you really didn't want to punt in that situation. It was only second down. Yeah. But, you know, he was looking for Corey King. He stopped, got his feet under him, made a good throw, perfect spiral, but just overthrew Corey just a little bit. And he's had that problem tonight. He's been overthrowing everybody, and that could be just adrenaline.
Yeah, and again, it's a learning process for him. And you know, if he'd have looked ahead of him right there as he rolled out of the pocket, he probably could have run it for 10
yes, he could have.
Down the field.
He sure could have. First down for Cave Spring now at their own 30-yard line. 4:09 left to go in the first half. Oh, we got a Cave Spring player who jumped offside. That'll be a false start, and so Cave Spring now will have 1st and 15 from the...
And that's a wideout, too, and wideouts don't listen to the snap count. They watch the football.
That's what they're supposed to be doing.
Coach Fulton probably not going to be happy about that.
Well, he's got a lot of things to get after his guys about tonight. You're right, Chris. I think they're looking past Blacksburg. I really do. They don't look ready to play.
No.
This can't be the same team that had 26-0 lead on Salem.
No, and unless we saw a different Salem football team than what they play.
Well, that's just amazing that Cave Spring is playing this way tonight. They're just not sharp. Here's Wright. And he got about 3, maybe 4 yards. He didn't get very far. It's going to be second down and about 12 for Cave Spring.
And again, you know, Blacksburg's done a good job on Wright. Coming into the football game in practice this week, we worked on the red back, the black back, and again, that's what we were calling it. And they, you know, they worked really hard on trying to contain him and number 1 this week.
Yeah, it's funny. Their colors are red and black, but the only red on their uniform is the red on the helmet, the Red Sea. It's mostly black and white out there. There's a holding penalty. Parker Robertson had his arm ripped off. Flag is down.
There goes Kingery.
Yeah, Kingery's running down the field, 45-40 out of bounds. We've got a flag way back at the 24-yard line. This is going to come back because Parker Robertson was held on the play.
Yeah. I tell you, the best play Cave Springs had tonight in this football game in this first half has been good coverage by the Blacksburg defensive backfield and just Kingery keeping the football and running.
So Reese Kingery just ran 40 yards for nothing.
Yep.
You got to believe he's not real happy.
Yeah.
I saw it. Look at him. He's walking back with his hands on his hips. He is not a happy camper.
Well, and, you know, we've seen, you know, tonight, too, out of Blacksburg's offense, the receivers have run by the Cave Spring defenders. We've had some receivers open deep, and Kingery is one of those defensive backs that's running a lot on defense, and he's He's running a lot right now on offense, too, that doesn't count. So he's looking a little gassed right at the present moment.
Well, Chris, it's only second down. There's 3:26 on the clock. It's a good chance Blacksburg's going to get the ball back here one more time before the half ends, and probably pretty good field position.
Yep, and if you're coach, you may think about it. You got 2 timeouts left.
Yes,
so
you
we'll
do.
See what happens here.
I think if they stop him here, they ought to call timeout. Here's a Kingery rolling out, looking to throw. He's going to throw it back across the other side of the field on a screen to right. He's got some room, but somebody's over there.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's 18 got him. 18 got him out of bounds.
Yeah,
that was
Brodkin.
Devin Brodkin. It was Simmons on the back screen, or was it right?
Yeah,
it was
should have
Simmons.
been Simmons.
It was Simmons, yeah, on that back screen. And so now the clock stops because he tackled him he got him out of bounds. So 3:14, and it's third down and what, 20, 26?
Yep.
It's not 26.
Good job again. Again, that's
third and 17.
We saw that play on film, and it's a good job being prepared for it.
So Blacksburg now, if they stop him, will probably use a timeout unless the clock stops on an incomplete pass. Kingery is going to try to throw for it. He goes over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Corey King with the interception. And now Blacksburg has great field position. Don't have to worry about the punt. They got it at the 40-yard line. And the clock will stop on the change of possession, so the Bruins have 2 timeouts, 3:04 on the clock, and they only have 40 yards to go to tie the score, or at least to get close.
Once again, that defense, again, is playing great, and Cave Spring is just, they're just sluggish. They're just not looking like, the Cave Spring that we were expecting to see tonight.
Defensive coach should get a lot of credit there. His players in the right place.
Yep, and Coach Steeler worked very hard this week in practice with it. I've been pulled up and was up there with them all week long, and again, it's just a great preparation, a great game plan, and they're executing.
King and Grant wide left. Handoff goes inside. Is that Ryan Sims or is that Lucas?
Yeah,
that's Ryan Sims. Yeah. He got a couple yards.
Inside linebacker.
Now you got to keep an eye on the clock here. 2:54. One thing you don't want to do is give the ball back to Cave Spring.
Yeah.
So you want to use all the clock. If you can score, great. But if you can, don't leave them any time on the clock.
And again, the thing that we've had trouble with is sealing that inside linebacker. And again, you see right there, just nobody picks him up and he makes the play.
David Hirsch is on at wide receiver. He's going to go over there with Steinspring. We got Corey King and Luke Grant over here on the near side. 4 wide receivers on this play. And Austin Hanks gets the direct snap. He's rolling out. He's got some time. He's throwing. It's behind Luke Grant. Actually, Hanks had no time. He had to really kind of rush his throw, and Grant didn't turn around in time to come back and get the ball. So the timing is still a little bit off with Hanks.
Yeah.
But you could just see, Chris, that at some point, it's going to click for him. He's got a lot of athletic ability.
And that's a tough play on a quarterback. He's rolling left, and a right-handed quarterback, he's throwing across his body, and that's just a tough play, tough throw for him. So give him credit. He got the ball out of there and didn't take the sack.
So Luke Grant's on the other side of the field now. They've got Corey King and number 7 Colin Ball over here. Hanks with a straight drop back this time. He's got some pressure. Look out. He needs to get rid of it, and he can't.
Yeah.
He is thrown for a big loss back at the 45-yard line. And Hanks looks like he might be hurt.
Yeah.
He's not getting up right away. Now he does, but I think he fell right on the ball, which hurts.
Yeah, he may be a little frustrated too, but wait a minute. We're blowing what they do? Call it the Cave Spring call timeout?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what it is?
Oh, I don't know. The clock has stopped, so, yeah, they must have called timeout.
That's a 15-yard sack right there.
Yep.
And that's a mistake. The soft point, he'll learn. You can't take a 15-yard sack in that situation. You got to keep the football down here where you can punt from down here inside your 40 and try to pin them down in their goal line, inside the 10.
I'm not sure why the clock is stopped.
Well, I think Cave Spring had to have called timeout.
Yeah, but I don't see it off the board. Cave Spring's on the field, though, so I don't think they did, or they would be gathered at the sideline. Blacksburg must have called the timeout.
No, our 2 timeouts are still on the board. Now they've reset the clock to 2:10, so they added 5 seconds back on.
Oh, that's what they're doing, but why is play stopped? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I saw Coach Fulton run on the field. I think he was signaling timeout.
So I think they thought Austin Hanks was hurt, and they wanted to get him off the field, but he is fine. He's standing on the sideline. Fine physically. I'm sure he doesn't feel too good mentally. Alderson is on the field. He'll kick from about his 30-yard line when we get this sorted out. I'm not sure what's going on unless somebody did call timeout. Somebody must have called timeout. And if somebody did, it would have been Cave Spring. Let's see if the clock starts now. Nope, it doesn't start. So somebody called timeout, Chris. We're just not sure who.
Cave Spring did because they've changed it to 1.
Yeah,
now.
I see that. Alderson's kick is high, not very deep. It bounces back towards the Blacksburg goal line. It's finally down at the 39-yard line. Wow. That's pretty much where Blacksburg just had the ball, isn't it? They don't have the chains don't even have to move.
No, they threw.
They got
started
the other
our
way,
last possession on the 40,
right?
And they're starting their possession on the 39.
And they've got 2 minutes exactly on the clock and plenty of time. They've got one timeout left to go down and try to get more points on the board. That's just difficult for Blacksburg. Like I said, the very worst they wanted to do there was run the clock out and not score.
Yeah,
and they didn't run any time. They didn't get anywhere close to getting a first down, and now they still left 2 minutes for Cave Spring.
Here's a crucial possession down this football game. You cannot allow Cave Spring to score.
Once again, the pressure on the Blacksburg defense. Here's Sam Wright. Oh, he's hitting the backfield. Good job, Del Percio again.
Yep. Del Percio is filling the shoes of Lardo pretty well today. He's using his quickness, stunting through at the gap and getting in there.
Joey Del Percio is 5'7", 155. And he's filling in for Marcus Alardo, who's 6 foot 260. You're giving up 100 pounds at that position. Isn't that amazing? But he's doing a heck of a job.
He's playing well.
He's flying around the football. It's all about effort. Kingery back to pass, pulls it down. Now he's going to run.
Breaks one tackle.
And here comes Robinson to get him out of bounds. And, he ran over a Blacksburg guy down here on the sideline.
Yep, he ran over Coach Bill Winfrey.
Oh, boy. And everybody's running over to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, Coach Winfrey's probably the oldest coach on the Blacksburg staff.
And he got hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be all right. He's up.
He's up.
First down for Cave Spring. It's kind of funny. It was a good play, but the big concern was the coach that went down on the sideline.
Yep, and Kingery, showing good sportsmanship, stayed right there with him and making sure he's okay. It wasn't nothing intentional there.
So first down, 42-yard line of Blacksburg. Cave Spring now. That was another good run by Kingery. He's going to be the leading ball carrier so far for Cave Spring. There's another good tackle on Sam Wright.
Yeah, what a great job. Devin Brocken again coming up from his corner position, reading his key, and coming up and filling on run support. Great job out there by the corner.
Clock running down to 1:08. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Second down and 7 after a 3-yard gain by Sam Wright. We've got a whistle.
Yeah, Cave Spring's taking their last timeout.
And Cave Spring will take a timeout with 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go. And I got to tell you, without Reese Kingery, this game is Blacksburg's going to be in the lead. He's really done it all for them tonight. Sam Wright has not done a lot.
No. And again, give credit to Coach Sheeler. He's got a great game plan for this Cave Spring offense. The kids are executing it, and they're doing a really good job in containing him and keeping him bottled up, okay?
Still, Coach down there is getting a lot of attention, Chris.
Who do I talk to if y'all do happy birthday for halftime? No?
So it's going to be second down and 7. Ball's just inside the 40-yard line.
Looks like Coach Winfrey's got a cut or something there on his nose. They've got a bandage.
Yeah,
over
they're
it.
going to give him some attention. He's being helped out.
Getting some medical
nose or his
attention down
forehead.
there.
He's going to be helped get some attention on the sideline. I'm telling you, he took a shot.
He did, yeah. I'm going to take him to the bench.
Oh, there's a pass from Kingery over here to Tony Simmons, and Simmons had to go down down to his knees to make the catch, and you're down automatically in high school football.
-1.
Right. So
Good.
now
That's
it's
a good
third
play.
down. Now it's third down and 8. Clock running with 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Everybody's looking at their wristband, so the play came in and everybody's got to make sure they know what the play is. Kingery will get the snap. Simmons he was in motion. He turned upfield way before the snap, and they didn't call it. Kingery back to pass. They're chasing him. And he gets away. They've got a penalty flag. Yep, and they got Kingery short of the first down yardage. Flag is down back at the 45-yard line. But did you see Simmons go in motion, turn upfield before the snap?
Yep.
See what the flag is. He used a lot of clock. 23 seconds left to go in the half. Now the flag's being moved back to the 47-yard line. It's on Cave Spring.
That's either holding or a face mask.
Now, if you're Blacksburg, what do you do here? I don't think you take the penalty, do you?
It depends.
Well,
It's face mask. It's on.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, Kingery grabbed the face mask
that's what it was.
Of Lincoln's.
Yep.
That's exactly what that is.
But what I'm saying is, with 23 seconds left, you want them to punt the ball, and they're not going to have to because it's going to be third down if you take the penalty.
But he's going to be spotted down here about, at the 39?
Blacksburg's taking a penalty.
4th and 6, and he's probably not going to punt that. So you're talking about a face mask penalty from the spot of foul.
Yeah.
It's going to make it third and
a long way to go.
25?
Yeah. I see what you're saying, yeah.
So in this situation, you got to take that penalty because you don't want them to have this field possession.
That's true.
Position down here.
Yeah.
That's a huge penalty. So, they lost, 20 yards on that play because of the penalty. So now it's 3rd and 5, 10, 15, 20, but 26, 27 yards.
Screen pass. And it's going to be Jordan Bryant catching the ball and the Blacksburg defense converging. And now there's 8 seconds, 7. That's going to be the last play of the half, I think. Nobody's calling a timeout. They're going to go for it on
one more
4th
snap
down.
there in motion. The wide receiver wasn't even set.
And they got him anyway.
Kingery gets sacked.
A half's going to end right there. So kind of a funny end to the first half. Nobody really was able to mount any kind of a charge there at the end. So we have reached the end of the first half here at Bill Brown Stadium. Timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. And look, is that Kingery down?
That's Kingery.
Kingery's down on the field. We'll have to check on that when we come back. But right now it's halftime. We'll be back with our halftime report, the Carilion Clinic halftime report. Our halftime score, Cave Spring 14, Blacksburg 6.
Hi, I'm Tom Pospischal. I've been a volunteer for United Way's agency MedRide for, goodness, I think about 5 or 6 years now. I know in the case of MedRide, for example, there are people that just would not get treatment because they wouldn't have a ride otherwise a lot of times to the doctor, and they'd wait till they had an emergency. I think we all have to be members of the community, and I think it gives you a kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling to be able to think that you're contributing somehow.
Take my hand and start a brand new day.
Well, Kingery, we noticed at the end of the first half went down. Last play of the half, it took him a while to get up, but he's out there now at the middle of the field shaking hands with Corey King, so apparently he's going to be okay, and they're going to get the ball first, so we'll find out if he's back 100%.
Do they get it, or do we? I thought they kicked off to us.
Yeah, but they've deferred.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to get the ball.
They kicked off twice.
Yeah, they kicked off to us to start the game, which means they have the option in the second half. So they'll receive to start the second half, and we'll kick off. So Carson Wise will get a chance to put the ball down the field again, and obviously Coach Christ and his staff feel like they don't want to kick it deep to Cave Springs receivers back there, so they've kicked it short all night long. So we'll see what they do here.
You see their two big players back there, Simmons and Wright, are both the deep men on Cave Springs return team.
Right.
So.
I'd put Kingery back there the way he's running the ball. He's unbelievable. Very, very elusive runner, Reese Kingery. He's a senior. Wright's a senior. I wonder who these guys are being recruited by. That's always a question I have when you see a really good high school player.
Right. And when you're looking at Sam Wright, he's 5'11", 195 pounds.
Yeah.
So he's got the mold.
He's Division I.
He's got the mold.
Kingery not quite as big, 6 foot 185, but very shifty runner.
And he's been the most effective runner so far for Cave Spring in this football game. So Blacksburg will be kicking off.
And it will be number 7, Tony Simmons deep, along with number 28, Sam Wright. But you will not see Carson Wise. If he kicks to them, it'll be a mistake.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah, maybe the last kickoff he does. If he kicks it to either one of those, I'm sure Coach Sheeler
He's got the
will
ball on the tee on the
that.
40, and I'm sure the instructions are, whatever you do, don't kick it to those guys. Even kicking out of bounds would be better than kicking to those guys, which he's done already tonight. So we're set to go. It's 14-6, Cave Spring leading Blacksburg, and the second half is underway. Ball's in the air. It's short. Once again, down near the sideline. It is fielded right there, and tackle made right at the 40-yard line. So that worked pretty good. Is that a flag that came in late? No, I guess not. Just somebody throwing a towel. But it is a first down for Cave Spring at the 42-yard line. So that was an effective kickoff. And you say, well, 42-yard line, that's good field position, but that's better than if you let those guys bring it back all the way. That's the way you got to look at it. So Cave Spring brings their offense back out. Reese Kingery is the quarterback. Sam Wright's the tailback, and they will go to work in pretty good field position. And number 7 is out here in the wide receiver position, Tony Simmons, and he's across the backfield in motion now. Kingery gets the ball, and now Wright gets the ball. He turns the corner, runs up across the line, and he's going and going and going and gets down to the 45-yard line of Blacksburg, where it will be a first down for Cave Spring. They're going to mark him down at the 46.
Yeah, there you saw a good look at him there. The way he can run and his kind of athletic ability. He just went off tackle, found a little seam, picked up a nice gain, and starting to get a couple of scores in now from some of our listeners that are listening, sending me a text.
45-yard line is where they mark it. We'll get those scores in a minute, Chris.
Okay.
First down for Cave Spring. Kingery once again has Simmons in motion. And once again, Wright with the ball. This time he's hitting the backfield, but he went ahead after he got hit and got all the way down to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, once again, Parker Robertson there. Parker beating himself on the head. He had Wright for about a 1-yard loss in the backfield, and Wright squirted out of it and lunged forward for a gain of 5.
Yeah, Parker's really angry at himself. He knew he had him and just didn't wrap him up, didn't get him on the ground. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Looks like they're trying to get Sam Wright in the offense more here in the second half. I think Kingery is going to get a break. That's Wright again, and there he goes, right up the middle, ran right over Luke Grant. Grant will get credit for the tackle, but he paid a heavy price.
Yeah.
I mean, Wright ran right over him.
Yep, we've seen some adjustments here by Cave Spring now. They're starting to gash our defense a little bit right up inside. That time Wright goes to his right and cuts back across the grain back to the weak side and found another seam for a big gain.
First down for Cave Spring at the I was thinking of Christiansburg at the Blacksburg 29-yard line. Christiansburg and Salem locked up in a big one tonight. There's a good defensive play. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing going that time for Sam Wright. Yep. Is that Del Percio?
Once again, Del Percio coming inside.
Looks like C.J. Linkus was in there too.
Yep, hits right early and makes a big stop there for that Blacksburg Bruin defense.
I think that's a case of running the same play one too many times.
Right.
They've run that play about 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
That little dive play with Wright. And so now it's 2nd down and 10. No gain on that play. Let's see what Kingery dials up this time. Simmons again in motion across the backfield. And here we go. It's going to be a pitch. And there he goes. He's going to score. And we got a flag. Penalty flag is down because Grant's on the ground. He was pushed in the back.
Yep.
Sam Wright scored, but the penalty flag is down back at the 30-yard line. It's going to come back.
Yep. Behind the play, too.
Usually that happens. Holding is the call. Well, boy, again, didn't that look like a forward lateral?
Again,
Same thing.
I mean, I've said it all night long. It'd be interesting to see that on film, but it sure looks like a forward pass to me.
Holding on Cave Spring, and it's right at the spot of the foul. It's going to come back to the 30-yard line. So it will be 2nd down and 10 from there. Down remains the same. Well, that's a break for Blacksburg because Sam Wright had it in the end zone, and that won't count.
So we'll run it again, 2nd and 10 once again.
And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Sam Wright gets the ball again.
Sure. And what you got to look for, too, is Kingery keeping it right here on a belly type play and pulling it.
Yeah, Simmons is in motion again. Kingery. Wow, he dropped it on the ground, and they get him in the backfield. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. So Kingery that time, it looked like he wanted to do that belly play, but he never found the handle on the ball, and so he has to eat it. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Clock running, 9:39 left, 3rd quarter.
And you know, we've seen several of those snaps tonight for Cave Spring, and it's finally good to see somebody else struggling with that shotgun snap for a change. You know, we've had problems with it all year long.
Exactly.
And again, it's good to see now somebody else is, maybe it's gone to some, the other part of the county here.
3rd down and 10, just inside the 30 for Cave Spring. Kingery will get the direct snap. Simmons in motion. Hands the ball to Wright. And Wright gets down about the 25-yard line, short of the first down. It'll be 4th down and about 5 for Cave Spring. See what they call here.
It'll be interesting.
Well, they're not going to punt. We know that. It's either going to be it looks like they'll go for it. We don't see any sign of a place kicker, so they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think that. Watching their field goal kicker warm up for the game, I don't think he's got this kind of range.
8:42 left, clock running. Big 4th down play. Blacksburg has done this before. They've stopped him on 4th down. Let's see if they can do it here.
Hard slant maybe again.
Kingery has the ball. He's back to pass, looking over the middle. It's a screen pass. It's going to go right up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown. Number 9, Jordan Bryant, the tight end. Middle screen, just came down the line of scrimmage, turned around. Kingery got him the ball, and it's a touchdown for Cave Spring. They go up 20-6 on Blacksburg.
Yeah, good drive by Cave Spring.
That's a well-designed play.
Yeah, it was a great play. Great play. Nobody suspected screen, and a good call by Coach Fulton and his staff.
And they're going to go for 2. Going to go for 2 points, aren't they? Now here comes the guy. He had to go get the tee.
He's got to get the square toed shoe.
Well, that was the same guy who caught the touchdown pass, so he had to go over there and get the tee in a different shoe.
Yeah, he's a straight-on kicker, so he's got the old-fashioned square toe, don't he?
I don't know, maybe. But he did have to get the tee. I don't know why Kingery didn't bring it out. Well, Kingery's on the field too, so ball's down, up. Boy, who came through there? Corey Hart.
Corey King.
Corey King had a great chance to block it and somehow missed it, and the kick is good. Timeout on the field, 8:22 left. Score, Cave Spring 21, Blacksburg 6.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to like this place. No one is going to bother me here. Yeah, this is the spot. The kind of spot a nice piece of trash like me could get used to. Yeah, I'm going to be here a while. Hey, where are you going?
To the river.
Nice. Whoa, what's going on? Where are you taking me? No, not there. Not in there. Dude.
Pick it up, Blacksburg.
What's that smell?
And we're back live at Bill Brown Stadium. Bill McShane along with Chris Lucas. It will be Cave Spring kicking off once again. And then once again, number 9, Jordan Bryant has the ball on the tee, and he's going to try that cross-field kick. He's kicked it out of bounds twice tonight trying to do that. And number 83 is the guy who's in the line of fire here. That would be Jack Hale. Let's see if Jack gets it. Jack will get it at the 40-yard line, excuse me. Jack did a good job of fielding the ball and running ahead for a couple yards, so Blacksburg gets it first down at the 40.
I tell you what, it's a good thing Jack stepped up there and took that kick on the bounce, because if he hadn't, Simmons was going to catch the thing on the run and go.
So let's see what Austin Hanks can do here. First possession for Blacksburg in the second half. They trail 21-6. Still a lot of time left in this football game. Steinspring goes wide to the right. We've got Grant and Corey King on the left side. King's in the slot. Grant's flanked wide to the left. We've got Simmons with an equipment problem. He actually lost his glove. He's putting it back on now. He's laying on the field. So momentarily play was stopped. Now we're ready to go, and Hanks will get a direct snap. Gives the ball to Ryan Sims, who was hit immediately, and now he's driven back. Ryan Sims has just had no running room tonight, and guess who? Tony Simmons. Ryan's going to have nightmares about him tonight. He's going to wake up and see number 7.
Once again, just the way that we're sealing up front, we're just not picking up the inside linebacker stunting inside. He comes untouched again and hits Ryan as soon as he takes the handoff.
It's interesting. Simmons is listed as a as a defensive back, but he's playing linebacker. That's for sure. Hanks is rolling out, looking to throw, and does throw. Luke Grant was the intended receiver. He overthrew him, and a penalty flag is down. And why is that flag down? That's down at the 45-yard line.
That's in the area of pass interference.
That could be pass interference or holding. Yeah, we'll see what the call is. It's against Cave Spring, the way the Cave Spring players are acting. Now, the referee he's heard what the call is, but he hasn't made a call yet. He starts walking back towards the Blacksburg side, but he has not made any signal on what the penalty is.
So they're huddling up, confirmed.
Still waiting.
While we've got a second, the score over in Christiansburg now is Christiansburg 28, Salem 27.
Wow.
Going to the fourth, Radford also defeated Glenver tonight 21-14.
They waved the flag off.
The flag off.
Okay. Not sure what that was, but they waved it off. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 for Blacksburg back at the 38-yard line. So Hanks once again was rolling out, trying to find somebody, and when he realized he wasn't going to be able to, I think he just threw it out of bounds. Although Grant was running down there, it looked like he was open. Hanks back to pass, straight drop. He's got some time. Now he's ran out of time. They got him back to the 33-yard line, dumped him there to be 4th down. Nothing going on for Austin Hanks. He just can't find anybody open, it seems like.
No, and then coming out of the locker room here at halftime, it looks like Cave Spring has come out focused and playing much tougher than what they had in the first half. And again, it's a crucial time in this football game where Blacksburg's got to get that focus, and they've got to stop it before it gets too far gone.
Alderson will be kicking from his own 30, and Simmons is deep. Still fiddling with that glove. It seems to be giving him all kinds of trouble down there. He's wearing gloves on both hands. Alderson gets a good snap and a good kick away. It's going to come down to the 45-yard line, bounce sideways, and down by Luke Grant somewhere around the 43. Got it high, but not very far, so that wasn't one of Alderson's better kicks.
Yeah.
It will be.
yards.
How far was it?
Looked right about 25 yards.
Yeah. Alderson looks like he might be limping a little bit down there. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, he gets a good high spiral. I mean, he gets great height on it. He just doesn't get much distance.
So 43-yard line, first down for Cave Spring, another short field for the Knights. Only have to go 57 yards. We got a new motion man. That's 27, Kyle Curtis. But it's going to be Wright, the ball carrier. And he is down. Got about 6 yards on the play.
Is it me or does their offense look quicker?
Well, it looks quicker, and it looks like they're bound and determined to give Sam Wright a chance to get in the game here in the second half.
Right.
Wright's been the only ball carrier. Kingery hasn't carried the ball yet here in the second half. And once again, it's Wright standing beside Kingery. And Wright got the ball and fell down, and the ball came out. And let's see who got it. Looks like Cave Spring got it this time. I think Wright got his own fumble. He stumbled right when he got the ball, and then the ball came out as he went down. But fortunately, it bounced right to him, fortunately for Cave Spring anyway, and so they basically lose it down. It's 3rd down and 5, or 3rd down and 6 from the 47-yard line.
Interesting. 3rd and 6.
Yeah, so we'll see what Kingery dials up here with Sam Wright standing right beside him. Simmons in motion.
Belly with the quarterback.
Now it's Wright. And Wright gets the first down by about a half a yard. Tackled by Daniel Steinspring. 47-yard line is where they mark it. The Blacksburg 47. Adam Vaught coming into the game, replacing number 77 for Blacksburg. That's Adam Payton. And Payton looks a little gimpy. I guess he's okay. First down, here's Wright again. Got about 4 yards. They're just pounding on Blacksburg right now.
Yeah, again,
nothing fancy, just running right at them.
Looks like they've gone in at halftime. Looks like they've adjusted a little bit, and they've come out in the second half and said the longer we let Blacksburg hang around, the tougher they're going to be to beat. So right now they're just playing physical, running it right at the heart of the Blacksburg defense and picking up 5, 6, 7 yards a carry.
Kingery with a long snap count gets the ball again to Wright. And Wright is tackled immediately, falls forward for a couple of yards. Number 83 got him.
Jack Hale.
That's Jack Hale, yeah. Jack Hale was in there.
Good job by Jack Hale. Good sportsmanship there, picking right up off the ground, too.
Del Percio was there as well. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4 for Cave Spring, just outside the 40-yard line. Need to get to the 37. Call it the 41 right now. Everybody's looking at their wristband. I guess they have a number system. That's how they call their plays.
They're no huddle. They all have wristbands on, including the linemen. Man
in motion across the backfield, and it will be Wright, who this time has stopped short of the first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And look for Sam Wright to probably get it again on 4th down. It's 4th down and 2 for Cave Spring.
Yeah. Again, you got to watch for Kingery, though, on the belly where he puts the football in the belly of Wright and he pulls it out and goes backside.
Well, last time he tried that, Chris, he fumbled.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't see any reason why they would go away from Wright. He's been picking up 3, 4 yards a carry right along. Sebastian Welford's wide to the right. And they've got number 27 in there, Kyle Curtis, in motion. Now that's Simmons back in the game. Here we go, 4th and 2. It is a play-action pass. Kingery rolling, and they're going to get him out. No, they didn't get him. Yeah, they stopped him, but he fell forward for the first down, I believe.
Yep.
Boy, Del Percio had a shot, and so did number 43, Sam Robinson. But neither one of those guys could get him on the ground. They're going to say official timeout. We may have an injury.
Somebody's down.
I think it's Kingery.
Somebody from Cave Springs down.
Kingery
got up.
At Kingery, because he had the ball, and remember, he was hurt right at the end of the first half, and he's still down.
Yep, right over here on the Blacksburg sideline. The Blacksburg players are around him as Coach Fulton and the training staff from Cave Spring come over to attend to him. You can't tell what's happening.
Well, when the coach comes over, you know it's pretty serious. All the way over here in front of the Blacksburg bench. We saw the officials right away call for assistance, so they knew that it was an injury. We're going to take a timeout right here with 2:57 left to go. And our score, Cave Spring 21, Blacksburg 6.
My name is Pat Boyle, and I volunteer here at Valley Interfaith Child Care Center. This is a place where families can send their children and be guaranteed a good education for them, a good environment, nurturing environment, and healthy foods, and it's very affordable. Families can feel very comfortable leaving their children here, and that's how it benefits our community all around. Why do I volunteer? Well, I feel very passionate about kids, and I feel like we are our brother's keepers, and if I could spend the rest of my retired life helping people, that's what I'm going to do. I have a hard time explaining living united. It's so easy, though. It's just what it is, live united. Everybody works together for the good of the whole, and like anything else, that's the best way to get stuff done.
Together as one, we'll be stronger in every way.
Welcome back to Bill Brown Stadium. We still have an injured player down on the field. We can't confirm it, but we think it's Reese Kingery, the Cave Spring quarterback. He's down right in front of the Blacksburg bench. All I can tell you is the officials immediately called timeout and signaled the Cave Spring bench that they need help, that he needs assistance right away. So usually when that happens, it's a pretty significant injury, and when the players are down on one knee with their helmets off, that tells you that it's going to be a while before they're going to be able to even get him off the field. So that's kind of where we are.
Sure, and we've watched and we've talked about this Blacksburg football team tonight when they've needed a big play. Kingery's dropped back to pass, and it's been great coverage down the field, and he takes off running, and we've struggled to tackle. But, you know, point being made is this. A lot of those missed tackles is because, you know, our weight program without a weight room here at the high school after the gym collapses really affected us. You know, we've seen it over the last couple of weeks compared to a lot of these other teams that we've played.
Right.
You know, just the kids don't have a place here at the school to lift and so forth, and it creates issues for you, and the missed tackles and so forth, a lot of it is because of that reason. So,
Chris, here's an interesting thing. We've got a player still down on the field, and they're doing a measurement.
Right. They're bringing the chains over here next to them.
I don't even understand why they'd be doing that right now. You got plenty of time. Let's attend to the athlete on the field, and they're going to measure to see if he got the first down.
Right.
That's unbelievable. Kingery is still laying on the field, and now they're going to get him up. Yeah, they got him up, and they're going to help him off the field.
Looks like it's going to be a leg.
Yeah, they're going to. He's got several players. They're going to carry him. He's not putting any weight on one leg. Just put it that way. His right leg has been looks like they wrapped something around it. He's not putting any weight on it, so they're going to carry him all the way. Now they're going to measure. I guess they're just getting ready to measure, figuring he was getting ready to get up. I think he got the first down.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
And we have yet to see a signal. Yeah, one guy started walking across the field. We haven't put the chains down yet. Guys are a little confused down there right now. Kingery's still not over to the sideline. Now he just makes that is a first down.
Yeah.
I don't think it was even close. So yeah, it is number 11. Number 12. I think is the new quarterback, Webb. Let's see. I think he'll be coming in. Kingery is out. We probably won't see him the way he went off. There was no pressure at all on the right leg. He had it up. He didn't want to put any pressure on it. That's definitely an ankle or leg injury or foot injury. Let's see what they're. See what they're going to go. Quarterback, is it going to be Simmons? Still don't have a quarterback on the field.
Maybe Simmons.
Simmons is going to be the quarterback. Yeah, number 7 is going to be the quarterback, Tony Simmons. He's listed as a wide receiver defensive back. He's going to take the direct snap, and he's just going to run with it. And that's not a bad deal the way he runs. There he goes. He got into the Blacksburg secondary. It's another first down all the way down to the 21-yard line. Tony Simmons is now the quarterback for Cave Spring.
And the way he ran it may have just went from
So if you're
bad to
Blacksburg,
worse.
you got to believe there will be no passing tonight for the rest of the way. You could just pretty much focus on the run.
When you got Simmons and Wright in the backfield,
There's no reason.
Snapping to either one of them, I wouldn't throw it
Yeah,
either.
there's no reason to throw the ball, right? Tony Simmons will get the direct snap again. And this time he will keep it and run right the right side, and he's tackled by C.J. Linkus, but he got about 6 more yards. They run that motion man, Kyle Curtis, across the backfield. Simmons used to be the motion man, but now he's the quarterback, so it'll be Curtis running the motion. Yeah, we thought we'd see Nolan Webb. He's listed as a quarterback. He's a junior, but They're going to let Simmons just take the direct snap and run with it. This is kind of like the Giles single wing offense that they run. Simmons this time gives the ball to Wright. Flag is down. That was thrown by the umpire, which is usually a holding penalty.
Yeah.
So that, and now somebody puts a headlight on across the way. That's not good. Now, let's see what the flag is. Yes, it's holding against Cave Spring. They've been penalized significantly tonight.
They have.
And that's really kind of slowed them down. That'll take them back.
Just got another update from Christiansburg. It's Christiansburg 35, Salem 27 now.
Yeah, so Christiansburg has put a little distance between themselves and the Knights.
The Spartans.
The Spartans, sorry.
Yeah.
Salem Spartans. So, still, that's the toughest game Christiansburg has had this year, that's for sure. And it's on the home field for the Demons. On their home field.
Cave Springs had quite a few penalties tonight that's been uncharacteristic. A lot of holdings, a couple block in the backs.
So 2nd and 12 for the Knights. Tony Simmons once again takes the snap, fakes it to Wright, follows Wright, turns the corner. Steinspring is in there first. And then he gets some help. Simmons got about 3 or 4 yards, but Daniel Steinspring came up in a hurry to make the play.
Again, good job by the corners and safeties coming up on that Blacksburg defense on run support. It's what you got to have when you're facing good running backs like what Cave Spring has. You got to have that added support out on the boundary.
3rd and 8, Coach Sheeler doing the hand signals, letting his defense know what he wants them to do. Simmons waiting for the snap. He gets it, fakes it to Wright, goes around the right side. He's hit immediately in the backfield. Guess who was there? Number 43 for Blacksburg. Sam Robinson.
I mean, CJ.
And Dale Percio was in there, and CJ Linkus. It's going to be 4th down and about 7 for Cave Spring. Definitely hurts them with Kingery out of the game, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a force on the offense.
Let's see, ball at the 19.
And it really
36-yard
also limits their offense. So now we do have number 12 warming up on the sideline for them, Nolan Webb.
Right.
I think the main thing was he was not ready to come in and throw the ball, and so they're letting him get loose while Simmons runs the offense. And this will be Sam Wright.
Got it.
I think he got the first down on 4th and 7.
4th and 7, right up the middle, got the first down.
Very close.
Just a simple off tackle. He just, split the defenders and leaped at the end.
They're looking at it. Let's see if they measure. They're going to measure.
Yeah.
I think he got it.
I did too. I thought, and of course, we got a bad angle.
Oh, we have a bad angle, yeah. He's either got a first down or it's going to be Blacksburg's football. They're going to bring the chains across. 2nd measurement on this drive. I don't know.
It's close.
He did not get it. Well, let's see.
Well, they're still looking.
Blacksburg thinks they have the ball. They're now going to restretch the chain or make sure there are no kinks in the chain.
He's short.
Blacksburg got it.
Ball.
Blacksburg stopped him. Wow. Good job by the Blacksburg defense.
The referee,
they had to look
Greg
at it twice.
Irby, held up 2 fingers and had to stretch the chain twice to see if it was a first down or not. I haven't seen him stretch the chain twice.
That's funny, and we thought it was going to be close, but not that close. Wow.
I thought after he leaped on the tackle, I thought he made it by a good yard.
I did too. So give the officials credit. They made sure they got it right.
Good job again by the Bruin
Blacksburg
defense.
has it on their own 12-yard line, so now be careful, Austin Hanks. No mistakes down here. 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Luke Grant goes in motion. Hanks will turn around and give it to Ryan Sims, and he hits it up into the line and gets nowhere. They just stack him up right at the line. It's been a long night for Ryan Sims.
Yeah, I mean, this again, there's 2 linebackers sitting in there tight, and just the way that the blocking set up front there, it's just no place for him to go.
2nd and 10. If they run another running play, this will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. 10 seconds left to go. They may not even get this one off, actually.
Yeah. Probably the smart thing would be to do is to take it to the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to hurry yourself.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Quarter's going to end. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Timeout. Our score: Cave Spring 21, Blacksburg 6.
The world is a stage, and that includes the sidewalks of Blacksburg. The town of Blacksburg would like to invite those who would like to showcase their talents to come out and perform on the sidewalk stage. The sidewalk stage is a program that allows individuals or groups to perform in designated downtown areas Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. For more details or to apply for a sidewalk stage permit, visit www.blacksburg.gov/sidewalkstage. There you can download the application and find out what you need to do to get started. Or you can call the Community Relations Office at 540-961-1199. So what are you waiting for? Get out and get recognized through Blacksburg's Sidewalk Stage.
And we're back live here at Bill Brown Stadium starting the fourth quarter, 21-6. Cave Spring on top, but their starting quarterback, Reese Kingery, is out with an injury, and he is sitting on the bench over there. He will not return. Looks pretty significant, and we don't know, other than the fact that when he left, he did not put any pressure on his right leg at all. So for Cave Spring, that's not good news. They ran without a quarterback that series, but they do have a quarterback who will be coming in who's warming up, Nolan Webb. But for now, it's Blacksburg with the ball. Second down and 10 at their own 13-yard line. And the young quarterback, Austin Hanks, is under center. Turns around, fakes it to Ryan Sims. He's got Luke Grant running deep. Hanks fumbled the ball out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. He was tackled by guess who? Simmons. Tony Simmons has been everywhere for Cave Spring tonight.
He can fly.
That's too bad because Luke Grant was running free down the sideline here. And if Josh could have seen him and got the ball to him, it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, looking at some third quarter numbers again, the numbers have gone up a little bit for Cave Spring. They've run 56 plays for 276 yards compared to 27 plays for Blacksburg and 8 yards. Time of possession now has gone 23-19 for Cave, 12-41 for Blacksburg. Wright now it's got 30 carries in the game for 129 yards. Kingery, who's left the football game, had 10 carries for 76 yards.
So Joe Lucas is back in the game at fullback. Sims is the tailback on third down and 12. Ryan Sims looked like he had some running room, and he tripped and fell down before he got back to the 10-yard line. It'll be fourth down. Oh, he fumbled the ball. I didn't even see him fumble it, and Simmons came up with it.
Yeah.
For the second time tonight, Ryan Sims has fumbled, and boy, oh boy, he's having a tough night. Wow.
Yeah. Again,
Cave
no
Spring,
place to go.
Yeah, Cave Spring will get it at the inside the 10-yard line, first and goal. Simmons stays in the game at quarterback. We saw Nathan Webb warming up. We thought he would come in, but or Nolan Webb, excuse me. But it's going to be Simmons and Wright in the backfield. It's just, I mean, one of them is going to carry the ball. We just got to figure out who it's going to be. It's going to be it's going to be Wright, and Wright gets in the end zone, touchdown. That was pretty easy for Cave Spring.
Yeah.
Basically, Blacksburg served it up on a silver platter, and Cave Spring took advantage, and they score another touchdown, and it's now 27-6.
Yeah, give the credit to that defense, though. They've been on the field for 56 plays through 3 quarters already, and again, it's, you know, third down conversions. When you look at those, Cave Spring was 4 of 11 and Blacksburg 0 of 7. So
what are they doing here, Coach? They're going to go for 2.
It's a muddle huddle. No, they'll probably still kick it. We've seen them on film line up like this. A couple things they do out of it, they direct snap it over here to right if Blacksburg doesn't match up. But we worked on it this week and tried to match up, or they can option with the holder and kicker too. So a lot of times when you match them, they'll just, you know, go. See how he throws it over to right?
Yep.
And he tries to get outside.
And he doesn't do it. Did he get in? I don't think he did,
No.
did he? No, he
short.
did not.
Didn't make it.
Good play by Blacksburg. That's good coaching, good defense, good preparation. They knew exactly, Chris knew exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, it's just a muddle huddle. We worked on it a couple of days this week on lining up, you know, how we line up against it to stop it.
Yep. So basically, you just match up one-on-one.
Yep. Well,
you had the center and the ball and the kicker over here, and you had one guy on those guys, and then everybody else over here.
Yep, absolutely. You got your center in the middle of the field. You got to split into the opposite side, and you got a holder and a kicker. And the thing that you got to remember is the split end to the far side's off the line. So the center's eligible, split end's eligible, the holder and kicker are eligible, and then they take all of the line and put them on the 3-yard line over here with the one back.
And they pitch it to Sam Wright.
Yeah, and the center doesn't have to snap the ball. He just picks the ball up and throws it over there to him. him, and it's perfectly legal play. So,
well, it didn't work though.
No, you see Radford do that a lot too. Radford will muddle huddle you out in the middle of the field, and
so it's called a muddle huddle.
Yeah,
okay.
You call it muddle huddle.
11:33 left to go in the third quarter. I'm sorry, in the football game. We're in the fourth quarter. 27-6 is the score, and so now Cave Spring will be kicking off, and once again we'll see Jordan Bryant, who just got that touchdown pass a little while ago. Kick it across the field. He'll line up on one hash mark and kick it straight across the field to the other side. Why they don't want to kick it deep to Ryan Sims, I guess because they can't. They want to just cover the short kick. That's been the strategy tonight.
Yeah, I just wonder, too, maybe if we'll see number 1, Corbin Hendricks, a freshman. He's not out there?
No, he's not dressed. No.
Right.
No.
Well, we saw him. Yeah, he is. Right there he is. He's
Where?
on the sideline.
Oh, there
right
he is.
There.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I
freshman
see him. But he won't.
1.
I don't think we'll see him.
Well, he only played 2 quarters last night in the JV game, so he's got.
C.J. Linkus has the ball on the short kick, and C.J. fumbled the ball, and Cave Spring came up with it again.
Yep.
That's exactly why you do it, because you know that the other teams, the players who get the ball, are not going to be your ball carriers, and you're going to maybe come up with a turnover, and that time it paid off. C.J. Linkus was not ready to, I mean, obviously just not ready to receive that kick.
And that's something that you see on film too as a coach. You watch it and you say, well, let's kick it to the lineman who normally does not carry the football very much, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
And that's the result.
Normally, as a coach, you would tell those guys just to fall on it, just get down, keep possession of it. And here's right up the middle, and now the Blacksburg defense showing signs of fatigue. I mean, you've been out there a long time. Corey King and some of those guys, Del Percio and C.J. Linkus, also 52, Eli Kessner. All those guys have to be getting tired.
Yeah.
And Parker Robertson.
42-27 now, Christiansburg in the fourth quarter.
So Christiansburg is taking control of that game. I figured they would at some point. First down for Cave Spring inside the 20-yard line. And it's going to be Simmons running around the left side, pushing, shoving, running over people, still going, and gets down close to the goal line, and they're going to call it a touchdown. Simmons got into the end zone.
Yeah, once again, it's, the defense is just worn
the defense
out.
is
They've been on the
exhausted.
field
It's 33-6 now, and they're going to do that same muddle huddle play that they tried before.
Right.
Give Simmons credit. I mean, that was a good run. He just kept going until he found the goal line. So what you have basically is a center, a holder, and a kicker in the center of the field, and then the rest of the football team lined up to the left.
Yeah.
And the holder, once he gets the ball, can put it down, or he can flip it over here to the back to try to run it in for 2 points.
See, the kicker's gone right up beside the holder, and now they'll throw it.
And now they're going to throw out of that formation, and it's going to be tipped away, and it's going to fail. Another good defensive play, and that was Luke Grant who tipped it away.
Yeah.
So, again, it didn't work.
Again, we worked on that, a couple days this week. Coach Sheeler had this defense prepared for that. We've seen it. We knew their pass routes out of it. So, again, it's good job by Coach Sheeler and being prepared for that here in this football game.
So it's 33-6. Cave Spring on top. Another kickoff will be coming. 10:57 left to go in the game. We need to mention the Blacksburg crowd tonight. Good turnout for this game tonight, and I'm sure the football team appreciates that. It's been a kind of a cool night and not much to cheer about for Blacksburg, although they were in the game in the first half. At one point, it was 7-6.
Yeah. It's a young football team,
Yep.
and again, we're going through growing pains right now. We got to get the excitement back into it and get the fight back in it and get the fans to keep coming out and supporting these kids. They work hard every day in practice and they work hard on Friday nights, and again, we got to get them going and keep them going.
All right, so once again, number 9, Jordan Bryant will kick off for the left hash mark. Last time he kicked it over to C.J. Linkus, and C.J. fumbled the ball, and I'm sure now on the kickoff return team, the instruction is, if you're one of the up guys and you get it, you fall on it. You do not try to advance the ball. However, they do have Corey Hart up here. They've got Phoenix Cole up here close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they took C.J. and put him on this side this time.
C.J.'s on this side, so he won't get the ball. And it's going to be Corey Hart getting the ball, and he goes down. Very
14.
smart play. 39. That's 14, I'm sorry. That was Aiden Ball.
Yeah.
So Aiden Ball Aiden ball fell on it at the 39-yard line, or went down with it, I should say. And so Blacksburg does get the ball now with 10:56 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Not over in Christiansburg yet. Salem just scored to make it 42-33.
Okay. How much time left?
Coming back. It just says fourth quarter. I don't have a time.
So first down for Blacksburg. They actually mark it at the 38-yard line. Luke Grant wide to the right. Parker Robertson is lined up in a slot. 4 wide receivers, and Parker's one of those wide receivers. Here's a pass out here to Grant. Defensive back fell down. Luke's got some room. 45-yard line. Actually knocked down at the 46-yard line. First down for Blacksburg. And that's what they really need to start doing, Chris, hitting those short passes.
Yeah.
Just keep moving the chains,
Yeah.
get some momentum.
Yep, again, they got a 2-high safety sitting in there, and the corners are playing 10 deep, so throw underneath them and just try to make a play.
Grant comes out. Steinspring is out here on the wide receiver side. Now we got 4 wides, 2 of them getting in late on the other side. Still got time on the clock as far as the play clock. Ball rolls back. Good job getting the ball and then throwing it over the middle, almost intercepted. Good job by Austin Hanks to pick up a rolling snap, and then he tried to find number 15, David Hirsch, over the middle. It was over his head and almost into the hands of a defensive back, but it goes as an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Wow, that was scary.
Yeah, big Parker Robertson down the field there looking for that tight end.
Nice job by Hanks, though. Bad snap, and he managed to get not only pick it up, but roll out and get the pass away before the rush got him. He's a competitor. He won't give up.
No.
33-6, Blacksburg trailing with 10:28 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Hanks again in the deep snap position. Here comes the rush. He's got some time. He's hit hard, and it's going to be intercepted. Hanks took a shot, and going down the sideline, Sims missed the tackle. And they finally get number 9, Jordan Bryant, down inside the 30-yard line, and Austin Hanks took a shot right after he threw the ball. He's okay, but he got hammered. So it's an interception. And it's first down for Cave Spring at the Blacksburg 27-yard line. Clock hasn't moved a lot lately.
No,
Still 10:15 left to go in the game. Wow.
When it gets like this, you want it to move faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there. And the Knights have it back, and they're still going to go with Simmons at quarterback and Sam Wright at tailback. And why not? Seems to be working pretty well for him. Here's Wright with the ball carry. He's the ball carrier, and the Blacksburg defense, as tired as they are, managed to get him on the ground. He got about 4 yards on the play. And making the tackle was number 43, Sam Robinson.
Cave Spring's been a no-huddle offense all night long. Everybody wearing those play cards on their wristbands.
Second down and 6. They gave him 4 yards on the play. Here's Simmons handing off to Wright. And Wright was hit as soon as he got the ball. No gain on the play. Let's see who came in first. Last guy to get up for Blacksburg will be... Can't tell.
Parker Robertson? Eli Kessner?
Yeah, it was Eli Kessner.
Yeah.
Yep. Good job by Eli Kessner. No gain on that play. Second, make it 3rd down and 5. And again, Simmons will be back there waiting for the direct snap with Price right beside him. Price gets the ball. Right up the middle he goes. And depends on where they spot it. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and 2, I think. That was Del Percio made the stop, by the way. It's 4th and 3 for Cave Spring. So once again, look for Simmons to carry the ball here. He likes to do it on 4th down plays. He's got it. He's going to turn the corner, and he's got the first down.
And more.
And still going. They get him down at the 10-yard line. There's a flag after the play was over. So let's see what that's about.
Yeah, Simmons has got his helmet off.
Yeah. That was after the play was over, so it's got to be a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to be on Blacksburg. That'll be half the distance to the goal line, which is really no big deal at this point. But you hate to see that as a coach.
Yeah.
Somebody lost their cool down there.
Yeah, you don't want your guys to get chippy.
No.
You know, they've played hard and they're tired and aggravated, and you know that's the one thing that you don't want to do.
Well, and you know as well as I do, Chris, it's always the second guy gets caught.
Right. Absolutely.
Somebody probably said something down there.
Yeah. Well, Simmons came up with his helmet off.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Chances are he probably said something,
Yeah.
and then you know, like you said, second man gets called.
So it'll be first and goal from about the inside the 2-yard line, I guess. And now we see down here number 5, Phoenix Cole, getting loose, so he may be coming in at quarterback. Oh, I'm sorry, down we got Wilburn warming up too. So we got both of them warming up. Well, ball carrier is right, and I don't think he got very far. He did not score. No gain on the play. Second and goal.
Got a final from Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley 13, Pulaski County 10.
Wow, Pulaski's still
goes to
winless.
0-8.
We're going to go down there next week, and they're going to be winless. That's scary.
Next week.
All right, second and goal. The one thing about Phoenix Cole down here, he's got his helmet on, so he's definitely the guy coming in. Wilmer does not have a helmet on. And there's Wright going into the middle. Touchdown. I think we got a touchdown signal here.
Yep.
Yeah, Sam Wright did score a touchdown. At this point, if you're Cave Spring, I got to believe you're not putting any more starters in the game because it's now 39-6. Are they going to run that?
Muddle huddle.
Are they going to run that again? Wow. I guess they're just wanting to get it right. It hasn't worked yet.
Good time to work on it.
So they got their extra point team on. Basically, we have 8 players lined up to the left, 3 players lined up like they're going to kick it, and then 1 player is in motion like he's going to be a receiver. Now they're going to come back over here and line
They'll
up
roll over and kick
normally,
it.
yeah. Ball's down, kick is up, through the uprights. Looks like it's good, and it is. Timeout on the field with our score, Cave Spring 40, Blacksburg 6.
Help keep our streets safe. Yield to pedestrians who step into a crosswalk. Every time, everywhere. Communication is the key, and a wave is a great way to communicate for both drivers and pedestrians. Situations are always changing, straight ahead and at every turn, all day long and into the night. So stay alert, stay safe, and remember to yield. It's worth the wait. A message from the Virginia Department of Rail and Public Transportation.
We are back live at Bill Brown Stadium. Here comes the Cave Spring kickoff again. It's on the ground. It's recovered by Blacksburg at the 42-yard line. It rolled the whole way on the ground. Never really got up in the air. That's just the way Cave Spring kicks off. Certainly not very effective. It gives the other team good field position. And Blacksburg will go to work right there, trailing 40-6 with 7:38 left to go. 1 point away from the continuous clock rule.
Yeah.
And it is Phoenix Cole in at quarterback now for Blacksburg, number 5. He's a junior. Coach Chris has pulled Austin Hanks. He took some shots tonight. He's played a tough game. He's really had some problems tonight. Young quarterback. He'll be back next week, probably starting against Pulaski. Cave Spring called a timeout. We'll keep it right here. So let's talk about next week. Pulaski lost again tonight. So what's their record now?
They're 0-8.
0-8.
0-8, but it won't matter.
I know. It won't matter.
You go up to the Cougars Den.
Yep.
There'll be a big crowd. They'll come down the steps.
And they
cut
know
the lights on in the edges.
and they know who Blacksburg is, and they know they're going to have a chance to win.
They know that if they're going to win a football game, that's the only one that they're going to win. And here's the problem. See, when you're talking about the playoffs, they're still a half a percentage point ahead of Blacksburg, even at 0-8.
Yeah.
Because of the tough schedule they've played. So, hey, if they win next week, that could put Pulaski County in the playoffs.
That's amazing with 1 win.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
At 1-9, barring that they don't beat Salem in the final game of the season, they could be in the playoffs at 1-9. But there again, that's the rewards of playing Richlands and Magna Vista and Amherst County and the tough schedule they play.
So here we go. Blacksburg has the ball. And Phoenix Cole is your new quarterback. Cole turns around and hands it off to, we got a new tailback too. That's not Ryan Sims. Is that Sam Robinson?
Is that the freshman? Corbin
That's
Hendricks?
Corbin Hendricks.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were going to see him tonight, but it is Corbin Hendricks on the carry. So 2nd down and 10, no gain for Corbin Hendricks. Freshman tailback for Blacksburg.
Salem has added another field goal over in Christiansburg. It's now 42-36 Christiansburg with 4 minutes,
wow,
50 seconds left to go in the game.
Wow, look out. Here's a pitch back going to Corbin Hendricks. He tries to turn the corner and does. Didn't get very far, though.
He fumbled too, didn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
He was just trying to get some more yards at the end of the play. 3rd down and 10. So Blacksburg has given the ball twice to Corbin Hendricks, and he's come up empty both times. Not getting a lot of blocking at this point. Joe Lucas in the fullback position, Hendricks behind him, and the quarterback is Phoenix Cole on 3rd and 10. I'm going to throw the ball across the middle. Intercepted. The ball was intended for number 15, David Hirsch. Too high. It was picked off by the Cave Spring defensive back, number 25, Ty Albritton. And it'll be a 1st down for Cave Spring at the Blacksburg. Let's see where they mark the football. Actually, going to mark it at the Cave Spring 49-yard line. 6:15 left to go in the game tonight. 40-6. Cave Spring scores again, and we'll be on a continuous clock. That's the 35-point rule. But it looks like they've got all new players in there, Chris.
Yeah, so
including the quarterback.
Yep, Blacksburg too. A whole new defensive front in there.
Nolan Webb's in the game at quarterback.
2 new linebackers.
We're not going to see Wright anymore tonight. We're not going to see Simmons anymore tonight, most likely. Cave Spring's having trouble getting a play in right now. Now we're going to get a timeout because they're totally confused. Those guys have no clue, so they're going to go over and have a quick skull session with their coach. We'll keep it right here and talk about next week. So Blacksburg will be going down to Pulaski County. Pulaski lost tonight, so they'll be going into that game 0-8. Looks like Blacksburg will be 1-7. So between the two of them, they'll be 1-15. Should be an evenly matched game.
I don't know. I tell
Chris
you,
is really scared about going to Pulaski.
Yeah,
it's all right, Chris. I'll be down there with you.
I have been there for years, and I know that next week when we go to Pulaski, we're going to see a nose guard that's a sophomore. It's about 6'5" or 6'6". It weighs 260 pounds, and he's just a beast.
So tell me why they haven't won a game.
I don't know. They lost their whole defensive coaching staff over there, and that's got to hurt you because they had probably 7 or 8 starters coming back on defense over there. And again, it's one of those things where momentum plays a big key. They went into their first football game against Radford this year thinking that they were probably going to get off to a good start, and Radford beat them, and I just don't think they've ever recovered from it.
Joe Lucas is in playing defense. That's the first time I've seen that this year. Number 8 is the ball carrier. That's Alex Line. He's a sophomore. And let's see who made the tackle. Looks like 43 for Blacksburg, and that's Sam Robinson. So some of the starters are still in there. Corey King's still in there. Second down and 6 for Cave Spring. Webb, the quarterback, handing off again straight ahead to number 8, Alex Line. And he didn't get very far. He got a couple yards. 3rd down and about 4 for Cave Spring.
Over in Christiansburg, Salem kicked an onside kick after they kicked that field goal right there and recovered it.
Uh-oh.
Salem football now with 4 minutes to go, 42-36 Christiansburg.
What a football game, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. 5:17 on the clock, 40-6. Cave Spring in control, and they've got their second team, maybe even some third team players in there at this point. Same with Blacksburg. They're using a lot of young players on defense. 3rd down. Handoff again. Right up the middle, and this is going to be a 1st down. That's Alex Line. He's carried 3 straight times. And picked it up for Cave Spring.
A lot of kids getting some valuable playing time here.
Now, who else? Somebody else came in at tailback. Michael Chrisley, maybe? Can't really see the numbers at this point. First down for Cave Spring at the Blacksburg 37-yard line. And the running back is number 4, Jacob Cash. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage by number 10, Josh Hefta, who was supposed to be hurt tonight. Or was that 10 or 18? I'm sorry, it was 18. That's Devin Brodkin. No, it's 10's in there too. Coach Chris said Hefta was nursing an injury, but he's playing. Second down and 10, no gain on that play. So number 4 is in a running back, Jacob Cash. And the quarterback is Nolan Webb, number 12. And now they're letting the play clock run down a little bit. That's smart.
He looked up and saw the 25-second play clock. He says, all right, everybody stop.
Now he gets the snap. Cash with the ball. Cash hitting the backfield. Good defensive play there. Let's see who came in. 31 for Blacksburg. That was, we don't have him on our roster, but number 31 made the play. I don't know.
One of the JV kids.
One of the JV kids came up and made that stop. Good play. Third down and 11, loss of a yard. 3:23 left to go in the football game, and the clock running. And all Cave Spring's trying to do now is just let the clock run. And this is more like what you should be doing at this point in the game.
Right.
You shouldn't be throwing pass plays like another team we know.
Yeah, give Coach Fulton credit.
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Doing a great job.
He's doing the right thing. He's letting his kids play, and he's letting the play clock go down before he snaps the ball. And this is Cash running right. Didn't get anywhere. In fact, he lost a couple more yards.
He fumbled. He fumbled.
Yeah, if he did, the ball came out, but
they
called him down. I guess they called him down. Fourth down, 4th and 12.
Hey, over in Christiansburg, Salem fumbled, and Christiansburg's recovered now with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left.
And what's the score again?
42-36.
So 6-point lead, and they got the ball. That game's got a long way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Anything could happen. 4th down, here we go for Cave Spring. Once again, they're letting the play clock run down. And the quarterback's going to keep it, running the other way, and they're going to get him short. He didn't get the first down. Tackle made by number 18, Devin Brodkin. First down for Blacksburg, and Phoenix Cole will get another shot at the offense here with about 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the game. 37-yard line is where the Bruins will get it, probably for the last time tonight. 2 more games left for Blacksburg at Pulaski next Friday night, and then they finish here against Christiansburg 2 weeks from tonight. And that'll be the end of the regular season for Blacksburg.
I think we're just saving ourselves for the last game.
That's probably what we're doing.
Think.
Yeah.
Number 1 team in the state.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to get anybody hurt for that game. Tell you what, Salem's giving a run for their money.
They are. Good football game.
Keeper by the quarterback, Phoenix Cole. He took some punishment, but he did get a couple of yards. Give him 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Now we'll give him 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Ball's right at the 40. Inside 2 minutes now.
Yeah, Pulaski will still have athletes on the field. They'll have size, and again they'll
have the home field.
They'll have the home field advantage.
Good crowd down there.
Mm-hmm. Probably get to hear a little train whistle blow.
Phoenix Cole going to put it up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Josh Hefta, number 10 down there. Another sophomore that Coach Christ has on the field. A lot of young players down there for Blacksburg. 1:28 left to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Bruins. Corbin Hendricks is the tailback. Joe Lucas the fullback on 3rd and 8. And Phoenix Cole is the quarterback. He's under center on this play. Cave Spring has a lot of new players in on defense. Hendricks the ball carrier. He got about 2 or 3 yards. Maybe not quite that much. Maybe 2 yards. Be 4th down. And Aldridge will come on to kick. or Alderson, excuse me.
Hey, how about a college score?
Yeah, what's the Syracuse?
Syracuse 21, West Virginia 9.
Really?
Half.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's an upset in the making.
West Virginia's ranked, what, about 16?
I think they're 15, somewhere in there, yeah. Syracuse isn't ranked.
No.
Yeah, I know that.
West Virginia typically doesn't play well against Syracuse.
I tell you, ever since Pittsburgh and Syracuse joined the Big East, joined the ACC, it seems like they've started to play better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed on football. We already know they're good in basketball.
They'll play great when they come to Blacksburg.
Oh, yeah, fourth down. Here's Alderson with a kick. And that one's a good high spiral. One of his best kicks of the night. Nobody deep for Cave Springs, so this ball will roll inside the 15-yard line and be down at the 14.
That'll help his net average.
That will. And so with 34 seconds left to go in the game, Cave Spring most likely now, if they do what they've been doing, will just take a knee and let the clock run out. They haven't shown any signs of being in any hurry to do anything on offense, and they've got a lot of young players in there. Although, since they do have the young players in, they may run a couple plays just for the heck of it.
Just got an update on that West Virginia game. It said Syracuse is physically whipping West Virginia.
Really?
Pretty tough in that football game.
And that's at Syracuse? Yeah, see, I'm telling you, they're tough up there in the Carrier Dome. They really are. Donovan McNabb's alma mater.
Yeah. Shoot, we've had many a good battle up there.
And I still remember him beating us with a touchdown pass in the end zone. Yeah.
Backside tight end, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it sure was. Well, they're going to run with the ball. It's a wide sweep for Cave Spring. Alex Line took the ball and went right. He ran east-west, didn't do a lot of north-south running there, and only got a couple yards. Clock is going to be down inside 15 seconds if they're going to snap it at all. They don't have to now.
Well, I tell you what, with the kind of season we've had, Coach Fulton, my hat's off to you. You're a class act.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's going to be it. There's not going to be another play in this game, and that is a classy coach over there to
class act by Coach Fulton.
Yeah,
what he did
absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's it. Final score tonight at Blacksburg. Cave Spring beats Blacksburg 40-6. And we'll be back with our post-game report. And you're listening to Blacksburg High School football on 105.3 The Bear.